Because they're getting cocky also. That's why.
Yeah.
When you start winning too much, you have to challenge yourself. And then you start getting overconfident, and then it gets into ego territory, and then you get into let's play silencer territory. Just the top of the chart. Right before your downfall.
You don't think they got humbled by Power Vision?
Do you think Dyrachyo is capable of being humbled?
Probably not.
There's your answer.
Okay.
This hero is straight trash.
White Monk's played
don't
it
know.
3 times in pubs in this patch. He won the first game, gave him a glimmer of hope. He went 8-5 and 21 on it.
The ulti with the reverb is incredibly strong. The rest of his kit got reverted to what it was 5 years ago, which I think is conceptually insane because I've never seen Valve just give up on a hero. That's how bad Silencer was. They gave up on him, okay? They just reverted him to a version that he was 10 patches ago and said, you know what? Here you go. You get the old Silencer. You don't get anything new. We're done.
Do you think they'll do that with OD?
No, they like OD.
No. Do they?
It's like Gabe's cousin's favorite hero or something.
Well, they keep him in a pretty terrible spot.
I will tell you one thing, though. I almost guarantee Lycan is Silencer's worst matchup in the history of Dota. Outside of maybe Spectre and Phantom Lancer.
Yeah, Spectre is pretty bad.
Even that, though, I would rather play against Spectre than Lycan. There is no interaction that is good for me in the entirety of the game.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
So Whitemon has his work cut out for him. But he is Whitemon, so he's got that going for him.
I mean,
Really
even
good.
though he was Whitemon, he still lost his last 2 pubs on it. So
That's a bad sign, actually.
That's a really bad
if he
sign.
can't win with this hero. Oh, boy. It does have some good matchups here in the Batrider or the Jakiro Primal, which is why they picked it, right?
ooh, toss back Schofield, hit him with a blood grenade. They are getting a
Steals
lot
it.
of glaive damage. They will get first blood.
+1.
Well, this is why you get cocky. You can back it up.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if Dyrachyo just 1v5s the game again, you can probably play anything.
That is true. He did do that last night.
I'll sit in Fountain and cast Global. You can go kill everybody. They do have double global support. It's interesting.
Yeah, with a very mobile mid laner as well. So we're definitely going to be seeing some side lane action continue as Dyrachyo almost finds another kill. This one on Whisper, and the glaives are again
you're not winning
building
this
up.
trade.
Wait, it was Schofield.
What's he doing? So much damage.
I've no clue. Like,
Oh, he has a salve, so he's just trading out the mana for the salve, but that's efficient damage for Whitemon.
yeah, for sure.
Wow, that's a Schofield play for sure. He's not close to level 2 either, so a lot of regen coming out for the Silencer as well, who got a lot of gold off that, honestly.
Yeah, that was a play that would make sense if you had killed their couriers and you knew they couldn't bring any regen back into play.
I mean, Silencer is mana intensive, but the glaives part of his kit is the most efficient damage, so
Yeah, he's mana intensive if you ever use his spells, but I feel like in lane you just hit over and over again. Wait till the later levels of Arcane Curse to start throwing that around.
I just want to say for the record, I think we're going to see a lot more Fury on this patch. Beyond the map reasons, there's something about this hero that is busted.
Wait, what are the
I have a
map
gut
reasons?
read. I don't know exactly what it is. I just think he's fundamentally broken.
What are the map reasons?
I mean, the map reasons. Oh, I'm sorry. You weren't in that social circle. Huh? I forgot. That was above your pay grade. I'm sorry. You're not in that Discord?
No, you and all the TI winners.
My bad, man.
TI winners
I forget
and
so
Avery
easily.
is the Discord name, I believe.
That's right. Just me.
You think there is a secret TI winner only Discord?
Yeah, you're not in it. I can tell you that much.
Well, you're not in it either.
That's what you think. I've been masquerading as Collapse for 3 years now.
You speak great English.
I just say Magnus is good. They don't know anything.
Were you inspired by the Nature's Prophet game we saw earlier? Was it Soxa playing it then too?
No, I mean,
We had Aghanim Scepter,
Chimera
Wrath
has
of
been playing
Nature.
right. That's what's
Yeah.
convinced me.
Okay.
T2000 Fury and Chimera winning. When you have a team like Chimera, I don't mean this in a bad way, but they were like, they were disbanded, right?
Yeah.
They were a broken team, and they're winning everything.
Yeah.
I look at that and I go, okay, that's a cool storyline. Props to them. I also look at it and go, these guys might be ahead of everybody else in the picks, right?
Sure.
To give them an innate advantage. So I'd be looking at what they're playing and trying to glean something from it, because I think they are ahead. And they've been playing some of that Furion, playing some of that Enigma. I just think these summons and map control heroes are super strong right now with how the new map functions. Yeah. Don't want to reveal anything, though. I'll take a coach route, you know. They do all the interviews. I don't want to reveal that.
I think Dota players have been a little bit more open when it comes to these interviews. Jump from Durachi to Whisper as they continue to rack up kills in this lane. Now Sox is going to join them as well. Not for the core kill. That was already done. He wasn't needed for that, but he'll chase after Schofield.
3 intelligence stolen so far, Austin.
It's getting smart.
The wolf is getting dumb.
Yeah, but does the wolf need... The wolves need no armor and no intelligence, from my understanding.
He needs some intelligence to cast the wolves.
That's only 220 mana. He would have to die, like, 15 more times or something.
Have you seen some of Heroic's recent games, man? Like, not trying to curse them here, but they've had some rough ones, dude.
Yeah.
That series yesterday was rough.
Or is this going to be the schedule, by the way, for the rest of the group stage 2? Are we going to have Liquid and Heroic games at the end
it's gonna
of
be a fast
the day?
night.
It's going to be...
Because they're racing each other to the bottom right now. It's not a race either wants to win. As Analog is racing back to the lane off a smoke, he got forced to TP to base. They're smoking just to get to the lanes. This game is not going well, by the way, while we've been talking about wolves and mana and nonsense.
Yeah, we've been trying to avoid the subject.
They are getting smoked. All right, 33. Got to get this kill right here.
First kill of the game for Heroic.
Big. You need one of these lanes to win. Really is looking like that Liquid game from earlier.
Yeah. Hey, there's a segment for you, Fear.
Oh, maybe 2 for 1. Easy.
Yeah, easy kill.
Another set of Jingu, too. Okay. Yuma recovering here.
If Heroic loses this, we got to get a graphic of like total game time of Heroic and Liquid in group stage 2.
Compared to the average?
No, just compared to each other.
Oh.
You said racing to the bottom. See who's losing faster.
That'd be a good graphic. Drachio's just been killing wolves down here, by the way. So that's a lot of that net worth disparity is the kills plus the wolves. And yeah, this Primal has nothing. He's taking a loan out from next game.
Okay, so we saw the Quap in last series, right? Nisha tried to rock that in game 1. He was up against a melee hero, did not go dagger. Most Quaps do not go dagger because my understanding is you win the lane, but you grief your game. BZM did go dagger. He is hardcore winning the lane against the Primal Beast. But is this supposed to grief his game later on?
I mean, honestly, if you're looking at this net worth chart and you're telling me that this griefed your game, you're a league player or something. Like, I don't know what to tell you because there's no way this is a game grief.
Okay. So
you're doubling him up. He's in the jungle. He had the smoke from Fountain. You know, he's got nothing. He doesn't exist. So basically, you're arguing that Primal spells are so powerful that putting him in this position is not worth it?
I am not arguing this.
That's what you're arguing?
No, I am not arguing this. I'm saying all these other mid laners do not go dagger, even in melee matchups.
Maybe they're wrong.
So that's what I'm asking.
Maybe
Are they wrong? Should more of them be going dagger?
I mean, everybody's wrong until you're right.
Okay. Whisper takes the wisdom strength, so we still have a 1-for-1 split. No problems there.
Dota players are notoriously stubborn and notoriously lazy. They think whatever they're doing at any given point is the correct way to be playing the game. And therefore, everything else is wrong by default.
Okay.
The only way they learn is by losing. You have to beat them. And then they go, oh, that's pretty good.
So you think Nisha's watching this replay right now going, oh, that looks pretty good.
Well, probably not, because I don't think Liquid actually scrims or watches replay.
Okay.
They're probably watching this right now. They didn't like that one. You're probably getting another message from Insania after this cast. I'll tell you that. 3K net worth lead here as they evened out top, but the other two lanes are just turning into jungle lanes. Empty lane bottom, empty lane mid.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's a good
what
rune,
a
though.
pickup. A haste rune, sidesteps the Sonic Wave.
Dead?
He's running. He almost, oh, he does die. No.
Okay, but the good news is he didn't get brain drained, right?
No, he still lost intelligence. There was a -1 that popped up.
But Silencer didn't kill him. He was out of range, right?
I mean, I don't know. All I know is I saw a -1 pop up when he died, so.
He has to be within 925 range. You're telling me that was 925? No way.
I don't know. I'm just telling you what I saw.
We need to replay that.
-1.
What?
-1, -1, -1, -1.
What? Is that a bug?
Maybe.
I gotta reread this. Hold on a
Dire's
second.
middle tower is under attack.
To permanently steal intelligence, you need to land the killing blow, which he did not do,
He did not do.
or be within 925 range. That was not 925. I would bet my 10-year career in this game. Actually, I won't do that because I've seen weirder stuff, but that was outside 925 for sure.
Well, on the upside,
Give me another replay here.
Since he did get brain drained.
Did he? I can't even see if he lost.
No, he's down in the bottom river area. There's
no way.
Dire's
Gabe?
middle tower
I mean,
is
it's
under
probably
attack.
some.
Gabe Newell at valvesoftware.com.
He died to a dot, and he had Curse of the Silent on him. So even if Curse didn't get the kill, he died to
Dire's structures
the dagger.
Why do we keep so? We've already. Is this like we've missed something super obvious?
No, I think it's just if Curse is on you, you still get the brain drain. I think it might be as simple as
So you
that.
think it's a tooltip?
It's
misinformation?
of course. There's dude, tooltips are full of misinformation.
Or if he was debuffed. I can't read English. That's what we're learning here. That's why they showed it 8 times. Well,
Okay.
good thing I didn't bet my 10-year career.
Thank you, Avery. You're really helpful as an analyst, man.
Nobody
Roar
plays
goes
this hero.
out on Yuma.
Nobody
Yuma
plays this
stuck
trash
in his
hero, man.
mouth.
How am I supposed to know that? They've changed him 1,000 times. Nobody plays any version.
Here comes Seraccio. Shut up and let him cast the team fight. Schofield. He'll be run down. Now, the curse. If Chikiro was to die with the curse on him, he would get brain drain.
That is correct.
Fortunately, he
because
survived.
There is an or in that statement.
Oh, God.
I mean, production could have helped. They just kept showing the same replay. They could have just said, could have written tooltip. Like, what was that? Throwing me under the bus out here, man.
Dota players are lazy.
I can't read this. The font was really small, man. The font was really small.
Really small. You have glasses on.
Not that good. Okay, well, he got some extra in. A bunch of other stuff happened that wasn't that relevant, and they're up 4K.
They are up 4K. The Tundra is winning.
That's the important part.
They're winning by a lot. It's an 80-20 game already.
Over Frost Bat Rider. Is that good?
I don't know. Everyone's trying out the snowball, man.
Not expensive for the slot on this hero, but I guess it's an extra slow. All right, we'll go with it.
Dagging up for BCM. He will not put it to use here on Schofield. But Schofield's not having a great time. He's just kind of bounced between Fountain to the river area and back over and over again.
Power Rune. Unlucky again.
What happened to Analog's gold? Didn't he have a massive ancient stack?
This is all he has, dude. Like,
Yeah, I know, but he farmed a really big ancient stack.
he was really far behind.
I guess so.
You know who isn't behind? Dirachi, who just took a free tier 1 and is going to have another 12-minute Battle Fury here.
They have to deny their own mid tower, and BZM immediately pounces for that. Picks up Analog with ease.
Another intelligence stolen, of course.
Of course.
He was in range that time, but it also could have just been the debuff.
Maybe she could tune just for that.
Third tier 1 will drop here at the 12th. This could be another fast one. Austin. I'm not going to bet my 10-year career on it, but it could be a very quick game.
Did you actually have a 10-year career?
No.
I was about to say, wouldn't you?
Well, it's coming up if I combine it all, you know.
Are you combining casting? Is that what you're
I'm
saying?
taking everything into account.
Oh, okay. Well, sure.
What? That's
You
fair. It's all one career.
They're separated on Liquipedia.
Okay, man, sure. Take the point. I don't care. I don't care about this bit enough to argue that. Battle Fury done, by the way. Dyrachyo somehow having an almost better game than he did in that other Marci game.
Yeah, it's
where he ultra killed the map at 10 minutes.
Yeah, he's got a Battle Fury. Charge on through, Yuma. Oh, he's going to be maybe fine. A little bit of damage. The dot. Oh, no. Whitebot's committing. He got another swing on him. He's going to tick out.
He got the in.
He got the intelligence, which he would have gotten anyway because he had a debuff on him, Avery.
But it's cooler if he's alive to do it.
That's true.
And it's demoralizing.
Look at him just banging on his keyboard.
This is rough stuff. Big smoke from Heroic trying to salvage this game. Oh, they didn't get the rune though. Can it kill him?
4 seconds for a blink. They definitely can kill him. All right, big pickup. There we go.
Worth. Yeah, you need like 3 more of those. Oh, nice teleport.
Got him.
On a scale of 1
Radiant's middle
to 10,
tower is under attack.
how mad do you think Dyrachyo is right
I think like a 2. I think he's very mildly annoyed. Because he's just going to stick around and farm creeps. What does he care? His team is definitely strong to make moves without him. In fact, it's better for him to be here because he can do the Tormentor.
now? Yeah, that actually worked out really well.
Thank you, Whisper.
I think he forgot about the timing and it ended up. Dude, some players, I'm telling you, some players in Dota are just lucky. You know? Things just work out for them. I think Dyrachyo's in that kind of, not saying he's not good also, but like. And then there's players like Mickey that we saw earlier. Where you just get Prowler desecrated.
Yeah. Shard was picked up off the Tormentor on the silencer. Avery, if you could go ahead and thoroughly read that text for me.
Yeah, increases the stolen int. And increases the stolen int per kill. Which is the big part, because it goes from 1 to 3.
Yeah.
So that's some juice right there, you know what I'm saying?
It is juicy.
That's a good shard.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Honestly, the Ags on this hero is kind of insane now. That is the one part I think is broken. The Curse Global Ags with the Reverberate
Dire's
is
bottom tower is under attack.
pretty disgusting.
Yeah, I can see it. So, does it apply a second Arcane Curse?
No, it's when you cast Global Silence.
Oh, okay.
At least that is my understanding. But obviously, my understanding of this hero is at 0, as we've learned. So
Subpar, for sure.
I actually played a lot of this hero.
Wait, it's the one hero you're actually going to lay claim to? All the other heroes? Oh, let's watch it one more time.
Yes, we have learned from this thing. Thank you. We can move on. No, it's okay. We can move on. We don't need to play it in reverse either.
Battle Fury is up for Yuma, so he'll start farming away. Whisper.
This was an aggressive teleport, but it's going to work.
He's got the team coming in behind him, so. And Whisper knows that.
Still looking for earn charges on this Furion, but otherwise, Soxa's had a pretty quiet game, I guess. Still farming. Scan on 33. They're all converging.
He was just about to pick up his Aghanim Scepter, too. Heroic are just outnumbering Tundra for these fights. They are still getting further and further behind in net worth because they have to clump up for all of these kills.
Yeah, but honestly, their position isn't looking as bad anymore. They kept it even a bit. They got the Midas on the Lycan, Battle Fury on the Monkey, and these 2 supports on Tundra are really clunky to snowball with. It's always the downside of Silencer. You can get ahead, but he doesn't really take advantage of it too well. Pretty bad at contributing on the map. Sox is having a hard time getting these ganks going.
Flame Break is going to be needed to separate Dyrachyo from Yuma, and it's not good enough. The Global Silence gets used. Schofield should be able to fly over the trees to safety.
And he lost in from that because he got global.
Yes, he did.
That's pretty powerful, now that I understand it.
Radiant's middle tower.
Primal Beast in trouble. Yeah, more than trouble, jeez. Dead. Okay. Huh? I don't know. It doesn't really seem like there is any troubles for Tundra using the support duo right now.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, they're still cruising. I mean, they're very far
Soxta just runs at heroes and they have to run away from him.
At some point, I expect these wolves to kill the silencer. Like we see here, he has to smoke.
Okay.
That's something.
That's a resource down.
Schofield narrowly escapes,
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
and Roach will go down. Dude, how is Dyrachyo is so big, man? Oh my god. I'm not gonna. I actually hate this because he's convincing me that this Marci is just good.
I mean, it's the new facet. It's got to be good, Avery.
Yeah, this hero's facets are really good now. They're way better than before. I mean, this hero had to have gotten the best facet buffs of the patch, right?
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah. Think that that's going to be a trend for future facets, though. The level 5. Did that with like 2 or 3 heroes. Maybe everyone's going to get
Definitely
a
something they're
level 5.
experimenting with.
Yeah. Just one more way to get like some sort of Aghanim Scepter, Aghanim Shard type upgrade to a spell.
Yeah, just wait till they do it for Pudge. You get level 5 hook. So your support Pudge can grief you with 5 points in a spell that he misses on lane instead of 4.
He throws 2 hooks at once.
He can miss both.
Dire's middle tower is under
By the way, they gave that
attack.
Aegis to the Beastmaster, which is,
Fortified.
well, it signifies that they want to push a bit more, and Dyrachyo's very confident he doesn't need it.
Yeah, he's got SMY. He's feeling pretty good, I would say.
I would agree. Pretty hard for him to die.
33 is the one positioning himself very aggressively,
global.
turns around, kills the Bat Rider, kills Analog. 2v5. Oh, and a Sonic Wave that hits the back line. Now Stox is going to teleport in. Oh, it's bad. It's real bad. They're going to get wiped, maybe. BCM daggers him. He's gone.
That was just beautiful. That was a symphony of spells right there.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
He got so much int out of that as well. He got like 13 int in the last 2 minutes.
Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, BCM gets caught in the lasso just before he was about to blink away. Okay, never mind. He turns around, just daggons him.
Is under attack.
Heals up a fair amount. Easily survives.
That's a bad sign.
I was really believing for a second they were actually going to get that kill.
All right, thank God this is not that earlier replay.
What a great
I
goal.
really thought it was for a second. Just look at the +3s.
I mean, Primal Beast, this hero really struggles against Silencer. How do you ever initiate if Global's up?
That's what I'm saying. The Silencer's very good versus their 3 spellcasters, which is why it's in this game. I just thought, in a game where you don't fall so far behind, the Lycan can absolutely eat this hero.
Is under attack.
They just fell too far behind. We see this in a lot of the heroic games. They can have some rough ones. It's not all been syncing up that well.
That's putting it nicely.
I'm a nice guy.
Yeah. Good thing the wall protects you.
Stares at him menacingly. The rabid animal across the cage.
It's not the wolf you have to worry about. It's Little Red Riding Hood. Well,
Top tower.
they're diving past
Well.
tier 3s.
I mean, this game's over. Let's be realistic here.
Yeah.
I think it's been over for a little bit, but
Heroics just staying out on the map with their cores, trying to cut waves and farm where they can. They're not coming home. Mama, I don't want to go back.
don't even care about backdoor.
Seriously, what the hell?
23-minute backdoor.
Dire's bottom barracks has fallen.
Just Marci things, I guess.
Top tower is under attack.
They will get BKB
Solo kill attempt.
on 2 heroes, maybe.
Is
Or
he
at
that
least a
strong?
few more. Oh,
No way, right?
No way, no! Oh my god!
Brother.
Whisper, he doesn't live, but he wins the one-on-one against the enemy 4 position.
That's just demoralizing.
Okay, last one to Ice Path. They can repop the Ice Path for a little bit extra slow. The turn rate ruins BZM.
I think he could have screamed there, right?
Deny Schofield. There you go. Thank you.
I think he could have just gotten Scream off heal a bit. He was right on the cooldown. Yeah, I don't think Sox is too sad about that play.
33 on the hunt. 4 staff from King Jungles might be needed or not.
Another brooch build for the Marci. I like this build. Just so much damage. The item's really cheap now too, so you get your farming items, just throw it in there. You just snowball end of game, which is what they're hoping to do right here. Maybe you wait for next Roche, but the whole map.
We finally got there. Our evidence brooch. Helping him out. Well, Analog farms a little bit more. He has BKB. Heroic will have the pieces to put together for one good fight. Whisper, I've been waiting for his Echo Saber. I'm like, what is he doing? He has actually decided to save up all his gold, change his build. He's going to go Wolf Bite.
I guess that's a last-ditch effort to try and salvage something here with a Wolf Monkey King?
I guess. I mean, is that even good when the hero wants to stay inside of his Wukong's command? He can make the Primal Beast hasted with that. Run around as a wolf trampling people.
I can kind of get behind it, honestly. Like, what is an Echo Saber going to do to change this game, right?
No, yeah. He's just got to enable somebody else to do damage. And
is there a world you put
Ray.
on the Primal and then he's just hasted for this trample?
oh, that's a great idea. I wish somebody had thought of that. You don't listen to me at all, do you?
No, I got you with that one.
Don't act like that was intentional. Another high ground push from Tundra. Here it comes.
You could also give it to the Bat Rider
Oh, the big lasso.
and just speedy pull someone back.
That sounds terrible.
Okay, big smoke wrap. Either he bites here.
This better be
It's going to be the Primal.
the best rap of your life.
Oh, he bit the monkey. Monkey Wolf.
Got the silencer. Can
Monkey
he kill
Wolf.
before the sonic wave? He rolls on through. They grab him even just to make sure he does die. And they will actually win the fight. Heroic have done it.
Monkey Wolf. Ow. Wait, did they win this fight?
They won the start of the fight. Oh, he's on the trees.
He doesn't even animate.
Oh, what a boundless strike on 3. What a hit from Yuma. They are going to win this fight, Avery.
They couldn't handle it.
By God, they've done it.
Dire's
What?
tower is under attack.
What a fight.
Radiant's top
They
tower
bit the
is
monkey.
under attack.
He hopped in the trees and he slammed them down. Tundra were not ready.
They weren't ready for the
weren't.
monkey wolf hybrid.
They weren't ready.
What is science rot?
They were unprepared for the future.
What horrors have we created?
And the future met them.
That's what happens when man plays God.
What an amazing fight, actually. Oh my god. I love the tree animation. That's so good. It's so good. When I saw him hopping in like that, that is the scariest part about it. Just watch it, dude. It's so good. Oh my god.
Slam!
It's like something from a janky 90s video game or something. Like Wolfenstein 1. He just hops down. He doesn't have the graphics to properly turn. It's just 8-bit motion into a slap.
They just kind of elevate themselves upwards. No jump animation.
Middle tower.
Oh, God.
What a team fight. Ags from Whisper out of nowhere from the top rope will swing this game down 2%.
Dire are scanning.
And what we've learned is 2%. That's big versus Tundra.
Yeah.
That can mean a lot versus this team.
Oh, for God.
I mean, Tundra, they gotta chill now. They gotta farm some BKBs, reset mentally. They don't know what hit them. They don't understand what they just witnessed.
All right, what items have we gotten out of this? Assange on the Primal Beast. Yuma is going to get S&Y soon. And a BKB for Whisper. Nope, a Lotus for Whisper. He keeps changing his items.
Lotus?
He's saying nothing normal is going to work here.
He wants to Lotus the Monkey Wolf so he can't get roared.
Right.
Just all in on the Monkey Wolf. I respect it, dude. I respect it.
I can dig it. I can dig it.
They got Gem out of that, too. Nice.
It was a large swing, and they're still down 18,000 net worth. Schofield, the Wolves. The Wolves. And now,
What?
not the lasso. No. I mean, he baited Duracho to TP in, I guess.
Yeah, he got him.
He did.
All right, Lotus done. So you have some ability to counteract the roar or dispel.
First time this patch. Yeah. It might be the last time. I don't know how often you're going to see Lotus Lycan. But hey, I mean, this is a game that calls for it.
Yeah, I don't know if this is a creative build more than a necessity.
Yeah, I'm out of options.
Tundra definitely taking a step back, though. You know, a little afraid.
Afraid, or are they just waiting for the pickoff that will let them go high ground?
Afraid of mutation. The beast in the trees.
Fear the future. What? I thought Schofield was gonna lasso, but
Dire's middle barracks are under.
I mean, I get it. He has the Aegis. Just, I wonder why he blinked in the first place. Then.
Yeah, I don't think you really want to lasso. He did ulti here, though. So if you were to go for lasso play now, I don't think it's that bad.
Yeah,
I'm
Unleash.
just gonna concede the racks. Waiting for something, I guess. Sanj and Yasha on the monkey.
Yeah, there's
Sanj and
nothing
Yasha
that really.
on the primal. They're gonna fully buy out here.
Gonna go for Analog. Analog may have to use his BKB. He could. Never mind. For some reason, I thought Stocks already had his axe. He does not, just the shark.
All right, smoke from Heroic. They have their S&Ys.
Can they make a miracle happen again?
Radiant
They got Scan.
Haste Rune in the river.
That's a bad rune to give away.
He gets it on PCM, but they got the lasso on him. The curse goes out, and they stop being able to go for him. They didn't want to pop their BKBs to try and get that one. The roar goes out onto Yuma. Not good. Yuma gets blown up right away. Whisper couldn't get there in time. He was trying to run at him with the shapeshift, but could not deliver the bite required, and now they will all fall. And
didn't even get to see it again. Braced with the mutant only once, as Whitemon will collect another 12 intelligence off that fight.
Bonus 41 intelligence. Damn. Well, I'm going to say the only reason Heroic hasn't GG'd yet is they want to see the monkey wolf fight.
Yeah, I think they're just in it for the
memes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good reason to be in it.
I'd be able to get a fountain drag here.
Yeah, Tundra doesn't focus on the buildings, just end the game. Maybe we will get to see the wolf bite monkey again. Darachi is going to do, of course, a little bit of fountain farming. Oh, Whisper! Wolf bite something! Get him! Wolf bite him!
Instant.
Give
instant
it to Yuma! Go! What is he waiting for? All right, there he goes.
Unleash
Here
the
it
beast.
comes!
There's no trees. Wait, just one tree.
There it goes! Ah! Right in the middle. Oh, the Lotus
roar
comes too late.
Oh, he got him.
Oh, he did bounce it back on 33. Okay. Got up the Wukong's command. Everyone's going to run out of that. Yuma is going to get stuck in the sprout. Okay, now he's going to have to run away. Darachi was able to keep up, though. And GG.
All right, well, that wasn't as hyped the second time, but
No.
at least they had some fight in them. You know, that counts for something. And some creativity with the item choices that won them a fight that I don't think anybody predicted. So Heroic showing some signs in life in what otherwise was a very one-sided beatdown. Bullshit. No, really. I was a big headbanger. Then I got a vertigo condition, so now if I headbang, I almost die. True story.
You went to MetalCon.
Anyway, welcome to Tundra vs. Heroic. Game 2, where once more we are graced with the presence of a silencer, Austin. Beautiful. Did you know this hero steals int 3 different ways? And you can read about it in the tooltip, which is incredibly poorly worded, for the record. Then when I went back and read it, where are the commas in this? Terrible. Anyway, just had to throw that out there. We'll get on with the match. That's the last time. We don't need to replay this. I knew you were going to do that. We can just move on. That's the last bit. What's the last time we do that bit? We're in a new game. Yuma's dead. It's already starting bad for Heroic.
Oh, but he picks up the bounty rune. That is 3 bounties for Heroic, 1 intelligence for Whitemon.
All right, maybe we should just be replaying stuff from the last game because it's already starting out rough here.
Yeah.
Carry Furion. I told you this hero is going to start to move up. Something about him.
God, I really wish I had an analyst who could elaborate on a point.
Just something about him, man.
He's just got that magic sauce.
I don't want to reveal
you.
everything, you know, because then other analysts would steal my point.
Oh, okay. So you're saving it for the bigger moments to reveal your hype analysis.
TI, saving my.
Because that's what everybody talks
TI.
about. You know, like, of course, TI8, everybody refers to the excellent analysis fogged game in that game 5.
Oh, yeah, I stole all that shit. That's what a lot of people don't know. I just steal all my analysis from Fogged.
I believe that.
That's why I didn't know the silencer. Because he doesn't know it either. So.
Fogg doesn't know it.
Really, it's on him if you think about it.
Definitely knows that.
What do you think about this game, Austin?
Am I doing your job now?
Do you like Heroic's draft?
Well, you know what? I think I had better reading comprehension, so maybe I will handle the analysis.
That was a low blow.
From
that was a low. That was a really low blow, dude.
I think.
Look, we all make mistakes in life, but not everybody makes their mistakes in front of 100,000 people. Okay.
Well, DreamLeague wishes it was 100,000 people. I think
Looking good.
Across all channels.
I don't want to dump on a single player too much.
Okay. So who are you talking about?
But I think Analog, he got to step up his game, man.
That's not dumping on him. That's not calling someone out. That's calling them up, Austin.
Yeah, that's what
Great
you
quote.
say.
You're calling him up, saying, I know you're capable of more. I know you can put the team
Well,
on
I
your back.
never said I knew he was capable of more, but
Okay, well, now you're dumping on him, for sure. I think he's absolutely capable of more, and I think he's going to show it in this game.
Okay.
I think it's a much better lane matchup for him. I think he's going to have a much better time. It's a pretty good Pango game. As long as you can get through the silencer spells, you're pretty happy rolling into everything here.
It is unfair to some degree. You got into the second group stage, so every match that you play is tough.
Exactly.
But I mean, Analog is just being outmatched in every 1v1.
Okay, it's fair. Call it like you see it. I still believe in my boy, though.
And I think this one could be really rough, right? Storm Spirit versus Pango. If you lose the lane badly,
but he's winning
the game starts going really badly for you. So hopefully he turns it around here.
Okay. I don't know. I think Heroic have a much better lineup this time and a lot more counterplay to the Tundra cores as they're trying to run down Dyrachio. Nice skewer. Oh, he's got it.
Okay. I forgot First Blood was already claimed earlier, but
stick very far on Schofield. He's just baiting here.
Classic Schofield.
Classic Schofield. I mean, in theory, you have Mag, Pango,
and King Jungles is rotated to mid. They're going to win that matchup. He was already doing well in CS, but now he's got a kill to his name as well.
This is the Heroic we expect. Early snowball domination.
Yeah, what was that rotation, man? BZM getting a little aggro under tower or something?
I mean, his bottom lane is not in the best position for Yuma. So he can get a small pull for himself off. That would be nice.
It would be nice.
It's tough here, though.
Sox is going to try and stop it, but
you can't really stop it is the thing.
No, you can't.
You can always guarantee this. So, yeah, not a bad start for Heroic. And as I was about to say, I think their core matchups are pretty good. I think the Ursa Pango Mag dumps on Carry Furion, in theory.
Yeah.
And I think you have very good heroes for dealing with Tidehunter.
Nice dead shot, pull back in with a little bit of shockwave action on top of the blood grenade. Skewer to slow him down even further. Another kill for Heroic, and now they outnumber Dyrachio 2-1. They may not be able to kill him here, but they will get some nice damage.
Where's your int now? Are they dying?
They're really going for it. They might just have it too. Oh, they do. Whisper gets the double.
You want a suicide here, or is he just going to stay with the low HP once the flag bearer?
Yeah, flag bearer creep is up, understandably.
Don't
he wants
feed the
that.
int
He
back.
might feed the intelligence. Wymon's going to take a lot of damage for this.
Oh, we got him with the grenade.
Got him with the blood grenade. He will tick out.
+1. That was a little greedy from Whisper, honestly.
Yeah.
I think I would have just died on the tower, but nonetheless, that lane's still going really well for him. And gonna get another kill.
Sox is going to dive on him as well.
You feel a little nervous there, Austin, with your prediction? Feel a little nervous?
I didn't make a prediction.
Called out Analog. Now you're getting a little nervous on the side. I can sense it.
Also, we've seen Heroic do very well in the first 10 to 15 minutes against some of these other teams.
That's true.
That has not been their problem sometimes.
Sometimes it has also been their problem, to be fair. But yes, generally their early games have been good this tournament. I don't know. I think their draft's pretty solid.
I also like their draft. It's got really good synergy between the heroes as well, right? You've got three frontlining melee heroes that all take advantage of Whisper's Empower. Forgot the name of that ability for a second. And then you've got two high damage dealing backline supports.
With the really annoying disables and stuns and silences for this Storm.
He was so close to hitting the calling silence on BZM. He combos that with a dead shot. Who knows? Maybe they get him.
Oh, KJ gave him the rune. That was
okay.
Just sleeping on the job.
Yeah.
Big it's a big rune for BZM. Get his resources back up while the siege tower is, or the siege is going to work on the tower. Dodges the gank too.
Double denies. A lot of damage on the tower, at least.
Yeah, if he had died here in that gank, this tower might have just been gone, right? You get the rune on the Pango, your supports can stay around. Maybe you kill him again when he TP's in.
Yeah, especially when the Pango has that Orb of Corrosion. King Jungles pops out of the jungle, runs into two heroes, but Heroic had the numbers with Analog TPing in. Swashbuckle to finish up the silencer. Now the Rolling Thunder put to use on 33. He'll chain stun him on this staircase. And on the other side, Skewer TP out, and they already used all their disables, so.
Wisdom Shrine.
Oh no!
Maybe you can get there in
Sox
time.
is gonna get it! He pushes them away with the cogs, and yeah. Double Shrine of Wisdom.
Doesn't even have Skewer for the TP cancel. That's a big loss and a big win for Tundra. They needed something in this game, falling behind.
Attack.
Yeah, this Furion will catch up in net worth because he's Furion, but ideally this hero wants to play from ahead.
Yeah, Heroic was up 1,500 gold, or still are, but now the experience is dead even.
I think if Heroic get to items this game, it looks straightforward. If you get to some items that can dispel the global, EKBs, Lotus Orbs, whatever it is, the team fights do not look that difficult in theory.
I wonder, the reverberating silence seems like it could be really useful against the Ursa at some point, right?
Yes.
I have to imagine there's some point in the team fight where he like enrages or BKBs and then like the second silence hits him.
Yeah, you in theory need double dispel, but that second one is a pretty short duration.
Oh, shield rune into a kill.
KJ's not had much fun around these power rings.
Analog should be okay with the backup of Schofield. He really wants the rune, gets a refill on his bottle.
BZM hunting though. No Vortex here. But did Analog know he had no Vortex? I don't think he did.
He did not.
The bluff works. Could have just straight up rolled.
Yeah, he could have.
Middle tower is under attack.
Sad time. And with that bit of momentum, you're going to get the mid tower.
Nice little move from Tundra.
Radiant's middle
Mage
tower
Slayer done on the
has fallen.
Tide Hunter now.
Yeah,
Just rushed it here.
Oh, boots. He'll pick up a windlace.
There are some stacks for Heroic. Can we get the
Radiant
stack
are
counter?
scanning.
Screen, please. I'd like to see the stack counter. Ta-da. That was not as interesting as I thought it was going to be.
Garaccio run down. Heroic still showing that they have a bit of momentum going their way with a dominating streak on the Ursa. Despite him being left alone in lane a lot, he is top net worth by a decent chunk.
Yeah, he's 4-1, which is definitely helping the fact that he missed some waves of CS on that bottom lane getting left alone.
Also really helpful that the easy camp was always, seemingly always open for him to pull. He's trying really hard for this one. Is Garaccio going to join him or
You have
something?
Wrath of Nature.
There it is. Got the kill.
Just popped him. Now Whisper in trouble.
Pull back in, and he's going to get silenced. He already used his skewer, too.
Just giving up kills in weird areas. Like, what's the mag even doing there?
Trying to stop the power rune from being picked up, I would imagine.
Just farmed the blink though, right? You're so close to it. It's a bad death to give up, I think, and more space for 33, who's just pulling waves bottom. Galvanize for the Storm.
Radiant's
Int for
bottom
the
tower
Silencer.
is under
Global
attack.
is now available for Whitemon, so you have this combo where the Storm can jump and he's just guaranteed protection on that zip-in. Maybe they're trying to save all these stacks for the Ursa with the Battle Fury, which makes sense.
Is this a game that you need the Ursa to accelerate that
Dire's
much,
middle
though?
tower
I don't
is
think you
under
need him
attack.
to, but I think it's going to feel really good if he's just mega fat. Because he'll clean through the Tide Hunter, he'll outman fight the Furion. It's a solid hero versus Storm if you ever get to the Basher Abyssal territory.
Well, they're not giving it to the Ursa, so clear through it as a team. Everybody but the Ursa gets to join in on this while Tundra farm their own ancient stack.
Yeah, I think Analog was just too far away from Diffusal without this, so gotta get the Pango there.
Splashbuckle and power feels mighty fine about now.
See if Tundra want to make a move with this global. They have Wrath of Nature plus Global Silence, and they have guaranteed initiation with Storm or Clock. So in theory, you can just keep making moves with these ults off cooldown. You're going to find a kill,
Dire's
go back to farm a little bit, do it again. You can really slow these heroic cores down a lot if you just play that style.
Long step in onto the Muerta. Schofield gets off the silence, dead shots him back in. The Rolling Thunder, unfortunately, an awkward bounce. He's got him on the ice path, though. Maybe they can still kill him. BZM. Oh, the global gets used, and BZM is able to zip away.
Man, Whitemon held that forever.
He really did.
I don't think he saw the Jakiro. I think he was just hoping the Storm just gets out naturally, but doesn't end up bailing him out in the end, I guess. Power pressure continues.
Well, Global on cooldown and the Blink Dagger is up for Whisper, so feels like maybe it's smoke time. You have your Diffuse Blade on the Pango, Battle Fury Ursa. There's a lot of timings being reached here for Heroic.
Yeah, very good time to fight.
Question is if they choose to do that, will their movements be read? As there is this very deep lane ward in the mid.
Tundra actually smoking the Storm again, even without the Global. Pretty dangerous. BZM gets stunned by anything. There's going to be a calling.
Oh, they're seeing so many heroes with that ward, but fortunately does get dewarded. Analog's going to chase after him up here on this high ground.
He's trying to bait it out. Don't think Tundra are too interested.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
A lot gets drawn on the map. Everybody wants to farm, but I think Schofield is... Will he pay the price down here? No, they're going to leave him alone. Dyrachyo just wants to go top. Clean out these range creeps. So another smoke from Heroic, this time with that Magnus Blink looking in towards mid. They get the Storm Spirit here. That's huge.
It would be huge,
Broke on a Watcher.
But he broke on a Watcher and Whisper. Not sure if he just didn't see him there immediately, but either way, Blink's far too slow to catch BZM.
It's an expensive smoke. Not get anything. Like, you get anything there, you get that mid-tier 1, you guarantee the power rune. Should get the power rune here regardless, but now this tier 1's just staring you in the face for another minute or two. And Tundra just farm. That's the thing, this team is always farming. Especially when you have Fury on. This hero's not going to stop. So when you fail the moves versus this hero, it compounds the issue.
Yep. And between the Wrath of Nature and the Mjolnir static charge and the Treants, he has a lot of ways to push in lanes, freeze up the rest of Tundra heroes to make moves if they want to. Still, though, 14.5 minutes in, 2,000 net worth lead, world of difference from game 1.
Well, I think that was guaranteed.
Hard to do worse than that.
That was a beatdown. Gotta start thinking about this Tormentor, though. 33 is already here. Set up.
Yeah, we're seeing, okay, Heroic is going to fight for it.
I like this. I think they will get there in time. Even if you're late for the Tormentor, you should get a good fight out of this. They're going to be very clumped if they commit for it. Tundra might just bait it out.
Yeah, I think Tundra wants the fight. Sitting up here on the high ground, the Ravage is going to be super effective, but if they get BZM on this Lotus Pool... Oh...
Jumps first.
Spots a lot of heroes. Global instantly from Whitemon. They go for the Ursa kill, and they will have
Beautiful.
it. And now without the Ursa, are they going to be able to fight this one? They're still looking for the RP. Do manage to get 2 heroes inside of the Rolling Thunder with the Macro Pyre out. It's some decent damage. Actually hits the Storm Spirit as well inside the Calling as well. The Calling ends up doing some big work there. Dyrachyo still fighting out, though, with his Mjolnir. Analog double kill. Now he turns on to Dyrachyo. Get the damage. Ooh, gets away. But still, a 1 fight. 3 for 4 to the favor of Heroic.
Look at that Muerta damage, 2,200. You got 4 stacks on that Calling. Just keep the refresh going, and Analog delivering the big blows. Just a nasty place to fight versus that Pango RP, even if you get a really good start here. This is what Tundra are looking for. Global silence on the Ursa, you jump him, no response, no save. You get a 5-on-4. But the whole fight is in this Calling.
How did the Storm get caught? He just zipped right into the Rolling Thunder.
Yeah, then he didn't zip again. He walked into Ice Path. A little misplay by BZM, I think, but...
A little bit.
Ultimately, Analog showing up.
He did indeed. Showed up in a big way.
You had no faith.
And now they're going to go do Roche.
Roche
well, one side is going to do Roche. The other side is going to do Torment. I've been waiting for one of these situations to occur.
Yeah, this is an interesting decision-making point in the game. Which is better? I actually think a lot of teams would disagree which is better. And it's probably very dependent on which game you're looking at in the game state and the heroes, but I don't think these two objectives are that far off of each other in a lot of scenarios.
Yeah.
Aegis for the Ursa, definitely nice here, though. Always feels good to get that one. Can play aggressive with the Blink Dagger. Good against the Global Silence combo this game as well. You're not going to make that same style of fight if you're Tundra into this Aegis, for sure.
Radiant are scanning.
Gonna try for it.
Ravage
Not the Ursa, instead the Pangos, who they're gonna all in, but the shield crash does go off. Now the silence on BZM. They misjudged the damage they could pull off in that situation. I mean, 33 really doesn't do the most damage, so it would mostly be on BZM there.
Were they expecting Dyrachyo to port in on that? I think he would have died if he did, but that's what it kind of felt like, because the Ravage was just coming off cooldown. They didn't have it for that play.
Sure, if Dyrachyo comes, they kill the Pango, then if Heroic...
You're losing heroes, though, no matter what. That was just a very aggressive go.
Yeah.
Under the tier 2 like that. Tankiest hero that Heroic have. That mana burn's nasty in the fight. Didn't like that one.
Shaking his damn head.
Ooh, Yuma hunting some supports up here.
Looking. Yuma gets in front of him. Jetpack does get Soxa out of there. Oh, their spell would have been able to pull that one off. The Ravage seems almost maybe a little unnecessary there on the two supports. Well, the rest of Heroic is coming back into play. With no Ravage, they could certainly go whole hog here. RP on the side on the Furion. Yeah, just all in that guy because he is all of Tundra's damage at this point. 33 is just going to try and waddle away. The chain stuns on BZM is nice. He still has mana, though.
No TP.
Oh, he gets to the gate. They spot him going through the gate.
They're going to chase here. At least somebody is. He's probably good, though.
Yeah, there's no real way for them to catch up.
Still another good fight for Analog. Gets to clean up Whitemon on the backside. His Ags is going to be done now in this Pangolier. It's a good Pango game, man. They do not have any control for him. This game is heating up for Heroic. I could easily see Tundra in some problems if they can't win a team fight here in the next 5 minutes or so.
For sure. Amp damage in the river. That would be so nice for Analog. Oh, BZM goes for it. Oh my. No way.
That was so greedy. That was so greedy how he did that.
He had 530 mana left. Boy, BZM is...
Is he getting tilted here or something?
I think so.
What's going on, man?
I mean, he can only be tilted with himself. Walks into Ice Path. Greedy play on that power rune.
Dire's middle tower.
I don't know, man.
Getting a little flustered here.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And BKB done for Whisper.
Dire's bottom tower
And soon to be a BKB for Yuma. That'll pretty much sync it up with his Aegis. Blood Grenade? Just throwing those out for free. I guess he really wanted that Wisdom Shrine, but Yuma's not going to let him have it. Dyrachyo at least takes the one on the other side of the map, so they'll still split 1-1.
Whisper wants to catch him, though.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Successful. Heroic on the hunt for sure, though. They're playing a lot more aggressive this game. They have a lot better core matchups to kind of play through. And the BKB is done on the Ursa, so yeah, they're ready to go. Ready to take this team fight. The impact from Whitemon is going to be muted a lot. Yeah, you get this for Reverberate, but these BKBs are strong. It's not just about the silence. It's what damage are you putting into these heroes right now?
A lot of high ground smoked up. They see BZM farming his camp. They hit him with the RP instantly.
Yeah, you're gone.
Very nice. They don't get to use the Aegis so much, but an opening like that lets them push in. They still actually have a tier 1 top tower.
It's very high HP. Yeah, actually crazy. I mean, if I'm heroic, I'm just continuing to hunt the map right now.
They'll do just that. Triangle, Schofield spotted. Rod of Atos. Forced staff to try and keep him away, but here comes that rolling thunder. Stoxa didn't see it coming, so Analog gets on top of Dyrachyo with the amp damage. It's an easy kill. He may even get Stoxa as well. He does. Skewered up to the high ground is 33, and they've got the vision of him too. He goes for a TP out. They have stuns. They have damage.
This game is falling apart for Tundra. They just don't have damage to fight back. They need like a perfect initiation with the combo spells on top. Even then, these man fights at core to core, just not easy. Your Tide isn't tanky. Your Furion's not dealing enough damage. Your supports aren't giving you enough control right now. You got a lot of problems to try and solve, and this is a triple melee core and power lineup that's going to continue to scale from here. I mean, they're beating you on the map with the farming items. What happens when they get to the damage items?
Yep. You're... Whitemon says, no more utility. I need to get my shard, guys. I gotta steal that sweet, sweet intelligence.
I mean, he's not stealing any int if you can't win a fight.
Yeah, if you can't get kills at all.
It's an expensive shard. Like, this shard is basically minus gold unless you win the fight. But the shard doesn't help you win the fight. So it's a very greedy buyout, in a way.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Actually, incredibly greedy. I'm surprised he went for it at all.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Smoke pushing forward into the mid lane, pushing to top. There's definitely some Tundra heroes they're going to spot here, but it's just Whitemon. They've been maybe a little bit more patient. Maybe they could have seen BZM, but they take the kills that are presented to them. They're just going to keep playing fast, run around. The tower is still up, so I assume they're going to backdoor it or something by now.
Yeah, probably take it here. I mean, you're always instant jumping that silencer if you see him.
And the Ursa can go from here to gate for Tormentor coming up.
And he already has Basher.
Dire's top tower
Yeah.
So the Storm's life just got a lot more difficult. BKB or no BKB.
A lot of Atos sets up. The Pango roll in and a hook shot to try and get him off of the Tide. It didn't really, but more numbers certainly helps. They get the kill on Schofield. Analog still wants to chase, though. He's just trying to play it slow right now because his team is on the way, but maybe he played it a little bit too fast. He gets jumped, but so does Dyrachyo. Dyrachyo's dead already. And Yuma, with his Basher in tow, will chase after more heroes. Stoxa's going to be up next. Tundra, the other three, they'll be able to get away. Heroic. They got what they came for, and that is Dyrachyo's life.
Yeah, they get the Pango, but expensive payment with this Furion death. Just got chunked by that Ursa. Basically one overpower, just 100-0'd him. Need an armor item or better initiation. Whisper looking top. BCM really low mana here. What?
Whoopsies. You was like, you good, brother?
That's one of the biggest misplays I've seen in a long time. I mean, that was such a bad misplay that you're just immediately laughing about it. TV turned on. I don't think you give whatever excuse you want, man, but
I mean, I do see the TV in the background there, but
I mean, that's not why he missed.
No.
He just misclicked the minimap.
That's why they paused, I guess.
Either minimap misclick or the double blink misclick, but very embarrassing. Very embarrassing for Whisper.
Well, sometimes we all make mistakes, right, Avery?
Not that bad, though. That was really bad.
Oh, come on. BZM still doesn't have much mana, but no, they're not. They're not going.
You're right, Austin. Sometimes we all make mistakes. You know? A double blink here, some ready comprehension there. It's all just in the wind, you know?
Yeah. Dyrachyo's getting really aggro here. Okay. He just teleported in the middle of 4 heroes. A little bit surprised that Yuma didn't. I guess he didn't have BKBs, so
maybe he didn't like that TV being on.
Go ahead, Kundrik, say the line.
Wait, what? What's the line?
Radiant are scanning.
Turn the TV off.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Turn the TV off.
I don't know
Turn
what
the
you're
TV
talking about.
off.
Is that a song?
Yeah. For somebody who's impersonating Kendrick in the green room earlier, man
I
needs
know
to
this
keep
song.
up. Uh-huh.
Yuma was looking for Tormentor, but not there. And Tundra Roche. Huh. I don't think you can. So what do they do on the map? That's kind of the position that they're stuck in. Heroic are just grouping. You're not going to get some crazy pick-off. Tormentor and Roche are both up, and Heroic could be going to either one. So they're rocket flaring the Tormentor. They have a ward around the Central River.
Whisper. Oh, he blinks into the gate. And he activates his BKB, seeing so many heroes. He knows they've got something out of this. There's no way Tundra's getting away with all these heroes. And they choose the core. It was 2 supports and a core. They opt to kill the Tide Hunter.
All right, so what do Heroic want here? Do they want to go straight Roche Pit?
I think so.
That's what I assume. It's got to be way more important than this Tormentor right now. Way closer as well. Got to go fast, though. And this will be Banner Aegis.
Dire are scanning.
Wisdom Shrine spawns.
Radiant
Dyrachyo TPs.
attack.
It's a lot of objectives all at once. Heroic can't deal with them all. They will lose double
my.
Wisdom
That was
Shrine.
incredibly close.
It was pretty close.
I'm surprised Heroic didn't set up there sooner. I think they had the idea.
It was probably they just forgot, right? They're thinking about Tormentor. They're
No, they
thinking about
pinged it a
Roche.
bit. Like, Whisper went there. I think they were just trying to make sure Roche was secured, but could have gotten the Fury on there. He has no BKB. It's pretty easy to stop this guy TPing out.
All right, they made the call. Okay, go to gate now. Do the Tormentor next. These objectives are really annoying when... Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. That was almost a Dyrachyo death for sure.
They're forcing this so hard.
They really are. Rod of Atos. Ice Path. Oh, good force stab from Dyrachyo. Saves BCM's life there. But now he is in trouble. Harpoon back in. And the Storm, he got bashed. Oh, he barely lives. One more swipe. He has mana. Long zip. Does Analog, can he catch up to him?
It's very close.
Yeah, he's really close. If he max range Swashbuckle, he would have been probably like 200 units shy. But
That was very, very forced by Tundra. Maybe they thought there was just a casual support there or something.
yeah, it seemed to be.
Because they had this lane ward.
Yeah.
They saw people moving, but that was just really awkward. And again, this Furion doesn't have BKB, so the second he gets hit by basically anything, he's just dead. There are so many things that have to go right for Tundra to win a fight. They have a lot of glass cannons on the field right now. And their frontliner in the Tide is not a real frontliner.
No, not against Ursa. Well, by the way, what do you think about him going Aghanim Scepter? He's definitely not a tank against Ursa with no extra armor.
I mean, this tells me he doesn't want a frontline. He just wants to play the middle to back of the fight,
Yeah.
which I understand. It makes logical sense here, but at some point somebody has to kill these heroes, and I don't know who's doing it. Maybe late game Hexes plus the Furion BKB at some point. Storm Hags plus Parasma. I mean, this is so much gold we're talking about.
I mean, it could just be as simple as
Another catch.
This is the way to stall the game the most. And
Deny.
if they stall the game, they can get to level 25 Furion. The game starts changing. BZM dies at the same time in mid.
The Abyssal Blade is done, so this map is not safe anymore. They don't have time. Running out of time.
Dyrachyo goes to cut the wave.
Curry's gonna fly over.
Dire's middle tower is under
Ooh.
attack. Radiant's courier has been killed. Radiant are scanning. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Dyrachyo's he's flirting with death, man.
I mean,
Basher up on the Pango as well. There's so much to stop him on these teleports.
yeah, these fights are just becoming impossible. I just don't see the avenue to win them unless you pick Heroic off. You have to get a fight where you're like killing 1 or 2 heroes at the start with the Furion jump, Storm jump, global, and then somehow kiting these cores out with the Ags on the Tide, plus somehow the Furion gets in, kills 1 or 2 heroes, and then gets out of the fight and can return. Hook shot Cog, create some space. Or you just rat this game out and go ultra late.
I think they're just planning on ratting the game out. Like they go ultra late. They get level 25 on Furion, which is really tough to beat. You get Aghanim Scepter on Storm Spirit. Like I think that's when your timing legitimately comes up. Anything other than that, I think is.
I think you need
near impossible.
I think you need Ags, Shard, and Parasma on Storm.
Yeah, probably.
Which, well, he's all of that away from that.
Well, it's a good thing they can play some Furion Dota.
Yeah, I guess Tundra could rat this game out. We could be here for another 30 minutes.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Well, they slowly grind out another economic victory. It's not out of their wheelhouse.
I mean, I'll tell you, it wouldn't be DreamLeague if we get 2 games or 2 days in a row where the last series is a 2-0.
That's true. Wait, that means Heroic's gonna win.
Yeah. BKB Furion. I mean, it'll help with the ratting, but you still have this problem where the Ursa or the Pango or the Mag, actually, they all have options to stop your BKB teleport out. It only takes Dyrachyo getting caught 1 time.
That's why I'm a little dubious about this rat plan.
Yeah.
I feel like the likelihood you get caught at some point and the game collapses is pretty high. You're gonna have to execute really well. Like even here in theory.
Oh, he just went for it. He just was.
But that's the thing that's
okay. They immediately jump as soon as they saw the mag in mid lane. They go for nice silence on the roll up, so Analog can't get off the Rolling Thunder.
Okay.
Tundra found the opening.
Yeah, that's something. Shard will steal some extra int there. I mean, that's what you're looking for with this rat action. You rat it, you force a reaction, you get out, and you look for the immediate play with the global capability, which they have in spades.
Yeah, I think Tundra has a real shot of pulling this off because what has been Heroic's problem in the previous series, Avery?
TV was on.
Possible, yeah. Any other problems?
Closing the game.
Closing out the game.
Always be closing.
ABC.
That's a reference for all the 50-year-old movie hands out there.
You know Nat doesn't know that reference.
Yeah, she has
for
no
sure.
idea what that. Yeah, that was embarrassing.
That is quote
Holy.
before she was born. So
she probably doesn't even know it's from a movie at all. Probably doesn't even know it's a quote.
it probably no, I don't think she knows.
She might not speak English. I'm starting to doubt.
Yeah, she speaks Australian.
So is Heroic closing? Are they closing right now?
Is under attack.
I ask you,
I don't think
Glengarry Austin, are they closing?
No, they're not.
Well,
so they don't get any coffee.
Okay, well, that settles that then. And I guess Gaben agrees. The win probability is Tundra's. This team is so disgusting. It's like they're winning, they're losing, but no matter by how much, it's always 50-50. It's just, they keep it in that pocket, right in that sweet zone where...
Hey, wait, what do you mean disgusting?
It's actually smart. I understand
it now. That's a fun team to watch.
I understand it now, Austin.
Okay.
Because they're keeping it in that pocket where they're kind of winning, so the team's happy, but they're losing enough that Dyrachyo's still invested, so he doesn't get bored and throw.
Right.
That was Gaben's problem. Gaben won too hard.
Yes.
Dyrachyo gets bored. He's like, I'm 10-0 winning this game. I'm just going to TP here and like solo kill 3, and he feeds, and the game becomes hard. But in a game like this, he's 3-7. They're barely inching out an economic victory. This guy's locked in right now.
Oh my god.
He's not throwing.
Dude, Dota teams are so next level. Think about it. We have the Tundra 50-50 strat with Dyrachyo. We have the Chimera kick Dahak and bring him back into play.
Disband.
Like, I don't know what these teams are doing when it comes to like their therapists or psychologists or whatever they're picking up, but these are some next level team dynamic strats.
I think we're just entering the next age of Dota. Like, we're entering the age where you can't just be good at the game. You have to be good at the meta game. The game outside the game,
Not the meta in the game, the meta out of the game.
God, when 33 said he was going to unlock new players, I did not know this is what he meant. This is out of control. Dyrachyo will get the pick off.
No.
Oh, wow, that lasted so long.
What do you think he was trying to unlock with Nightfall?
I'll leave that for the next set of casters.
Chat, you guys take that one. Let us know what you think 33 was trying to unlock with Nightfall.
Top tower is under attack.
Not every experiment works.
Yeah, that
Radiant's
one
top
did
tower
fail,
has
but
been denied.
Drought Leash is online, working towards that level 25. They are ratting this game. The lead's not growing. If Tundra somehow get a pick-off that leads to the next Roshan, they're absolutely back in this.
thing is just it's just kind of crazy that Heroic hasn't like accidentally run into Dyrachyo at this point.
Yeah, it's almost more unlikely.
Dire are
Maybe
scanning.
that's what Dyrachyo's wondering. He's like, I haven't died in a while. What's going on in this game?
I mean, like,
It's really weird.
some of his teleports were like right.
I'm keeping right in front of them the whole time. No one's killed me. Really suspicious. I mean, the lanes are going in, dude. They're going up in net worth.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Net worth go up. It's Tundra who are closing, man.
I mean, this is... I don't know. Tundra win this game, like, I don't know what to say. There will have been... When we look back on it, there will have been this 10-minute block from 30 to 40 that Heroic did nothing.
Yep.
And it's not all their fault because they are getting ratted, but...
Yeah, Tundra's very good at it.
Yes, you're against a very good team. You should be able to find something here. They're going to find BZM.
Pistol Blade and an RP.
And Whisper did not mess that one up. No TV to bail out BZM that time. Okay, so that's all you need. You need one good pickoff, and then you can snowball it into the lava.
And a good power rune.
Oh, yeah, sure.
That'll make a very
Lot of
fast
that up.
Roche. Not that Roshan helped them
took
last
it.
time.
I'm actually surprised he took that. I think this Roche is guaranteed and very fast anyway. You could have bottled it.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Well, either way, they get the Roche, which is the important part. Refresher Shard plus cheese.
Yeah, don't stick around, honestly. Go hunt. Oh, bots too. Okay. They're tired of this ratting.
I don't blame him.
I think that will free up Heroic to be a little bit, because they've been pretty clumped in their movements around the map.
Yeah, they have...
That will free up, like, the Whisper can go hunting solo, you know, because he knows he's got an Ursa that can join.
Yeah, exactly. I like this. You don't need to itemize more for the team fight. You have Refresher on the Magnus. You got a Refresher Shard. You have bots doing the Ursa and bots on the Penguin now. This will help you deal with the map and let you force the aggressive fight without getting a bad trade. Help you catch a lot more. Get bots in on the Rolling Thunder.
Under attack.
There's a lot of cool stuff you can do. Do see the Hex arrive for 33, so that adds to Tundra's toolkit in terms of taking fights.
Long sip from
Radiant's
BCM
bottom
with
tower
TP
has
back.
fallen.
Cutting another
Dire's
wave.
top tower is under attack.
BCM going Lincolns. Wants to deal with the insta-stun coming out, but you're still very susceptible to the bash. It's the part of this itemization I don't like. If Ursa jumps you with overpower and gets like 3 hits in, it's almost guaranteed bash. Doesn't deal with the RP. To me, this is
Dire's
a...
top tower is
It's
under
like a
attack.
medium level Lincoln's, you know? It could be really good. It could also just do almost nothing for it. Whereas I still question, are you going to have the damage on the side of Tundra to win these late game fights?
Oh, we're going to see the Giga shot. Aghanim's on Huertas coming in very soon.
That thing is low-key nasty. It's massive AoE. You get 3 or 4 man fears in some of these fights, and that is pure value in the bank. And Soxa scouting. The heroes out. Dyrachyo's there. Instant
Immediate
RP.
RP on Dyrachyo with the jump in from Yuma. This is a guaranteed kill. And BCM's got to be careful, man. Oh, okay, he's out of mana. Oh, is he getting close to that one for Anna Skewer? Oh, that RP doesn't nab BCM. 33 uses the Ravage, but Analog can chase after. No, he got to blink out. Soxa is stuck in the middle of the air.
There's a buyback on Furion if Tundra want to pull the trigger on it.
Soxa's going to be stuck in the trees. They're diving in so deep, but can they actually fight them, though? Even if the Furion was to buy back, what are you going to do to this Aegis Ursa?
That's the problem in this game.
He didn't use his BKB. He has Unrage backup.
He's out of mana.
Radiant's
That is one thing. Sure, nice use of the glyph, protecting the wave, and they can hit high ground.
Why is now?
I think this is maybe just a ratting buyback. He clears out the wave with Wrath of Nature.
It's definitely not a feels good buyback, tell you that much.
No. BZM tries to deal with the next wave.
Trying to Wisdom's getting pinged by both teams. Don't know if Dyrachyo is going to aggressively go for the steal with this one. That would be a little too crazy.
He's so close to level 25.
I think the only way you can win a fight on Tundra is if you land a Hex on Ursa
Radiant's bottom
and
tower
fall
is under
100 to 0
Radiant are scanning.
before RPs come out. I think all the other routes are closed. I mean, if you can start on the Magnus, that's also an option. I just think that's really unrealistic.
Yeah.
I don't think you're going to find Whisper. At least you probably shouldn't. Still have Aegis for a minute here. Refresher Shard in the backpack of the Ursa Warrior.
Botting in with the Rolling Thunder, going after BZM.
Lincoln
He
does
is
his job.
lucky to be alive. Did not get bashed.
Yeah, 4 hits. All right, so Lincoln bails him out there.
Oh, Dyrachyo. He's going to have to BKB. Global
he's-
Silence was used.
He's dead. He's dead.
Yeah,
For
okay.
sure,
He is
there's
no teleport, yeah.
no way out of this one.
Caught out on the map, no teleport. Okay, well, die back 2 minutes. Heroic. Time to end it.
Radiant's middle
Yeah, you
tower
could just
is
go down
under
mid here.
attack.
Clockwork Illusion pulling mid wave.
Yeah, Tundra's doing all the annoying stuff right now. They're trying to push in mid, trying to push in top.
Nobody's getting a wave.
They're
There's a
actually,
top wave.
there's no waves.
This top one is the next, but this is
Brother.
really slow.
Well, it's made a little bit faster that way, I guess. That's one way to use the disperser.
All right, high ground defense.
Speed that little creep along one more time. There he goes.
You have no buybacks except Whitemon.
Do they have a glyph? Because this wave is
They have
about
no
to
glyph.
get BZM'd.
Oh, they have Banner.
Banner protects it, tried to go for the skewer back. Nice forward staff. And Orchid also used there.
Like, that wave's gone. BZM killed the next mid wave, and that top wave got Clockwork Illusion.
So backdoor protection, how long is it going to take? Not up in time to save the range barracks.
It's like 5
But
more
also,
seconds.
can't they just beat through the backdoor protection?
they can.
Even it went out. If it goes up on this melee,
It's still just really slow, right? For 2 minutes on the clock for Furion, they're getting 1 lane.
I mean, progression is progression. Got to grab on the Ursa, BZM. Nothing really doing with that one.
All right, well, that's a victory, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, the lane's pushing, well, even if it's just 1 lane of barracks, it
Dire are scanning.
dramatically hurts Tundra's chances of winning because their whole strategy is relying on ratting.
Also have level 25 on the Ursa for the Earth Shock charges and the Magnus for the RP duration. Both very good talents in this game.
Radiant
Still looking for the 25 on Dyrachyo. And another bots for the Magnus this time. So all 3 cores have bots. Bots, 2 on the Ursa. Not a lot of places to run on this map.
They're going to push out this bottom lane. BZM is trying to be in position to take one of those waves. Are they actually going to go for this Ursa? Okay, he already blinked away. Tormentor is up. Small little thing they could do if they wanted to. Rogue's being pretty chill, man. They're just No rush whatsoever.
Yeah,
for
they're
that.
really playing this slow. Maybe too slow, but
Dire's middle tower
It does feel like they'll get over the finish line.
I mean, I think it's
Like
really
these pickoffs just naturally occur at some point.
It's really hard for them to lose this game.
Oh, there it is, another one. The Tide Hunter gets caught top while BCM finds his TP canceled. And maybe they can kill Schofield, but there's no mana on the Storm Spirit. So, Soxa, Glimmer Cape TP. No. What about the Storm, though?
He's gone.
He is gone.
Sailed down the river.
Floating down the river. Never seen. Come on, man. That's a little much. I don't need to see the undercarriage of the Tormentor.
Wade still getting pushed by Furion.
Dyrachyu spotted. Or not.
Other bots too now available. Walls are closing in on the Tundra Rat right now. You have your Mega Tree in.
They do.
Look at him go.
It's a big bad boy. 234 damage a hit, 4,650 HP.
Dire's middle tower is
Boy's a
under
beast.
attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Backing off.
Dire's
I
middle
guess they're
barracks
gonna wait
is
for
under
Roshan. Damn. I did not think they were. I thought they were really gonna just take a second lane of barracks, but
Yeah, I think there's a world you can go higher on here where the Furion doesn't have buyback available. It's like such a risky fight for Tundra. Second Dyrachyu gets RP'd or jumped by Ursa. Game just implodes.
yeah, I don't love the
You got Plasma now
tier
in the
3
storm.
towers taking damage from the big boy treants.
Yeah, it'll do some work here. A long time to wait for this Roche, man.
Dire are scanning.
I mean, do you even have slots to use this stuff that well? I don't know. I guess so. But
I mean, maybe in their head they want to make sure that if they throw, they don't give Tundra the Roshan, which
Sure.
could go a much longer ways.
oh, you're giving up
Better T-word fast to White Mod, run!
No ward for you. Did get level 25 on the Pango. Lower Rolling Thunder downtime.
Lanes are in decent shape, so they can go back and do Roche. Well, he could buy out an Aghanim's Blessing on Yuma.
I mean, this is going to be a second refresher shard. They still have the one in the backpack on the Ursa.
Well, he's giving that to Analog.
Nobody wants it. Too many items.
It's a good problem to have. Gotta let... Oh, BZM did not zip far enough away.
That's a big catch. No buyback available. Needs 300 gold here.
All right, now Dyrachyu's gonna have to get risky with it. You're gonna have to do something kind of insane. And it's gonna start with trying to kill the Muerta.
He has
now,
no disabled.
he has
No detection.
no way to stop Glimmer Cape or stop Pierce the Veil.
He's in a little bit of trouble now.
And the Ursa's behind him.
Oh no, I'm in danger.
I mean, if he just didn't get bashed for like 10 hits, maybe he could have lived.
Yeah, I think the second that play doesn't work, you just have to BKB TP and hope nobody's close by. Cannot linger too long on this map. Does have buyback available, however.
He's got to buy back, but there's no... It's not like he can go hit the Radiant base at anywhere. Another lane of barracks down. And the pickoff still found. Whisper, harpoon back on Soxa, who has a hook shot but cannot seem to get away from these heroes. Maybe with the jetpack.
Dire's middle barracks.
Well, I put the Ursa in the stun animation.
Man, is there any way
Pretty good.
that he lives there without jetpack?
Yeah, probably.
Skewer back on to 33. Instantly has to Ravage. There's the buyback from Dyrachio. Are you really going to use it, though? Nature's Wrath brings Yuma a little bit low. Maybe going after it. Oh, no! BCM stunned himself. Instantly got dead shot as well. But seeing the TP, though, they will try and run down some heroes. Nullifier placed onto the Muerta. They'll get one hero kill for this.
Yeah, it's Dyrachio's answer to these glimmers and all this nonsense. So if you combine this Nullifier with Global, in theory, the Furion has a lot more solo kill potential. But man, you're just losing lead here by a large margin. Refresher up for Whitemon said double global silence. Something, I guess. It's level 3. What is that, 12 seconds of silence?
There's a lot. Skewered him up to the high ground. 33. He's got a Ghost Scepter. He's got a Scythe. Dyrachio's going to try and help him out here, but he doesn't want to get caught himself in the process. Oh, BCM instantly got bashed. The Aghanim Scepter. They're just still up here. They can't hit him, man.
What is happening?
What is going on? The RP finally gets used, bringing 33 down. A second RP, locking down BCM. They will go to work here. Skewer, it doesn't finish on BCM. BCM's still alive. What is going on?
What is this fight?
I don't know, but Heroic, surely they have the firepower to just hit things and cast spells and win the fight. And they will eventually do that, right? Buybacks are going to have to be used with bots 2 onto Yuma, who is still alive through this one. And, okay, caught BCM. The game, I think it's over.
He has buyback.
I mean, he has buyback, but Dyrachio does not. Can they win a fight without Dyrachio? Well, I guess if they get pickoffs, like Schofield dying in the top part of the map. Not sure where he came from.
What was that? You're not hitting? Dude, there's no way you don't hit here.
They're scared, man. They're scared. He's trying to protect it with cogs. No, get away from my building. Don't do it. The thing is, they're so scared. They're going to get this building, but I don't think the game ends. I think they might back off with Mega Creeps.
I don't know, dude. I mean,
hook shot into Yuma. He instantly enrages and kills him.
No buy.
Soxa. Maybe rethink of that one.
You have a global in 2. You have Ravage up.
You still have Refresher Shard on Analog. He's got another Rolling Thunder to be used.
Tide Courier just going through. It has
Ravage
Refresher.
going through. He's got a Refresher. He's going to double Ravage on them with the Curse on top of that one. Ravage goes out again. Can they do the damage? They are bursting a bolt down. They're gone. How? He's dead for 2 minutes. Buyback coming in. Analog with the second Rolling Thunder on in with the Ursa. Buyback. Bots 2 in and going straight for 33. The Watermelon's gone. The tier 4s are gone. The throne is exposed. It's just 2 heroes. No matter how much BCM zip and zaps around, they just hit the building and the game is over. They go for the silencer, kill him. BCM tries to jump in, but building. All
right, so.
And the game is officially won by Heroic.
Why was that so stressful for them? Why was it so stressful for me?
No. Some people, they don't thrive under the spotlight like you do, Avery.
You know, it's been a lot of times in my life, Austin. Can I make this joke? I don't know.
It's a late night DreamLeague. If there's any tournament you're going to make this joke, it's this tournament.
You know, there's been a lot of times in my life that people say, like, 15 minutes isn't that long. You can't just go 15 minutes. Well, when you're out there on your own for 15 minutes, sometimes it's a long-ass time, Austin.
You doing it on your own, definitely. It sounds like you, Avery.
That's not what I meant by that joke. Whatever, we'll move on. Somewhere in there was a better punchline. I didn't get to it, but I feel very vindicated. Because when the spotlight's on you, you better show up or go home. And Heroic, the spotlight's on you in this game 3 because you're about to go home.
Oh, damn.
Unless you can pull a performance of a lifetime here and turn it all around against the best team in the world.
Hey, going into game 2, I said Analog need to step it up. He stepped it up.
He did.
So
give him another speech and he'll step it up again.
BCM swapped places with him. He took a step down. Well, Analog took a step up. Now we'll see if these mid laners both take a step up together. Because I think it's fair to say that BCM It wasn't his finest performance.
No, but I also think there was a lot of pressure on him to have 0 mistakes in that game.
Well, that's what the spotlight is for, Avery. The pressure is always there. You can't use the pressure as an excuse.
It's not true, actually. I feel like a lot of the years I played Dota in North America, there was like almost no pressure on us ever. We just sucked.
That's true. Nobody was really watching those
Yeah.
games.
It's like nothing. There was.
I know. I casted a lot of NATPC.
I know. I saw you casting. That was very charitable of you.
Yeah, it was
No way you got paid for a lot of that.
Dyer's courier has been killed.
esports funny money, you know?
It's okay. Neither did I. 33 will come out of disruption here. Smack himself in the face, but he did not take passive. Smart man.
Did you like this Terrorblade answer to the Aghanim?
I think it was just a generic, let's get a solid carry that can scale and outfight Phantom Assassin. I feel like that's how they thought about it.
Okay.
Whether that's going to be true or not, I'm not 100% sold on, but I think that was their line of thought.
It feels weird because I don't really think it's a heroic Yuma hero. Not going to say it's not a Yuma hero, but I think heroic has looked best when he's playing active heroes, right?
I would agree. It's not the hero I like to see him on the most on this team. Not that they can't play it, but it doesn't fit their style. Maybe they just feel like they need to beat Tundra in the late game, like they did in that game too, you know?
Yeah,
have time on their side, have patience working for them.
I mean, we did say they have troubles closing out the game, so instead of solving that, which is probably difficult to do mid-series.
Sure.
Right? You've talked to me about changes you can make mid-series and changes you can't. One change is just have better late game instead of trying to fix the speed at which you play.
Yeah, there's some truth in that. There's also some truth in you can only duct tape so many holes in a boat.
Is under attack.
Surprised they got off the stack.
Juicy stack.
Yeah, Heroic got a easy camp double stack. So this is pulling the lane back quite a bit while...
I feel like Tundra got a lot more of a Tundra draft this time around. I think they went back and felt like they overcooked that game too. It's like the line of execution was so thin. There's no margin for error. And this time they have a lot more margin for error.
Yeah,
a lot more team fight to back it up. A more stable support duo for sure.
I feel like Silencer is like a well-done steak, you know?
Ruined?
Yeah, kind of. Overcooked, for sure.
Yeah. He's on that line, you know? Game 1, he did some work.
Dyer's structures are fortified.
Whitemon definitely played it well. It's just that hero's really hard to win with.
I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll see, like, a month from now. Silencer is just the meta, and everybody's running it.
Then Spectre and Phantom Lance will come back. There'll be another broach bug. Oh, Tarancio looking for the chase? No, gives up. Shows mercy. Says I'm familiar.
Oh, the Jakiro double hit. You can't do that, Whitemon, to a Jakiro. He just instantly kills the ward. So he had to drop a second sentry. Whisper is going to be left alone here for a bit.
Nice tanking. They do get the Magnus again, which was a big component of that win in helping them scale up. So I like that element. Tundra do have some teamfight interrupt for it, though. You have 2 BKB piercing supports. You have BKB piercing pulverized. You have AoE charge through, AoE golem, Abaddon.
Oh, okay, nice play. Now Dyrachyo can get down in 4 seconds, but
Blink to Whitemon here.
nicely done.
A little help from his friends. Never hurt.
Yeah, this is not
Whitemon
a lane
is
for Curse
dead.
of Avernus, that's for sure.
Okay.
What happened?
He just tanked tower aggro and Whisper smacked him. It was not too complicated. Got caught trying to bail Dyrachyo out.
Uncharacteristic mistake from the Whitemon Dyrachyo duo.
I think we'll blame Dyrachyo for that.
Okay. So somehow it's his fault.
Well, he got clipped, so yeah.
All right.
Whitemon wouldn't have been out of position. He didn't have to bail Dyrachyo out of split.
Sure.
Ball lane getting pushed in. They're looking for the dive. Yeah, sometimes you just
really did
get
take
hit
a
by a
lot of
tower.
shots.
Yeah. That's how she goes sometimes. Another small stack bottom. As this fight's breaking out top.
He does have Blood Grenade. He will die to the Fatal Bonds. Dyrachyo still gets traded out, though, so good exchange for Heroic.
Yeah, they're happy about that one. Whisper's getting a lot up here. Big Magnus.
Is Whisper's going to go for it again? He's got Shockwave coming up, but the heal is too much, Whisper.
It's a bait.
He does have wand. It's
White
not
mod.
enough. Alrighty then.
White Mon God. Grimoire charges. Already level 5. Look at the emotion. Ecstatic.
I mean, he did bring some high-level strategy to that play.
They're going to find Analog with a nice rotation from Sock. Man, I feel like that Tundra support though has already done more in this game than they did in the entire last. In terms of gearing you up for success.
Sure.
They're so high level in this game. They're level 4 and 5, but with Grimoire Charger still on the board before the Wisdom Shrine. That is a lot of firepower on the map.
For two heroes that really thrive with the experience.
Oh,
right?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Big Wave is pushing in with all Wisdom Shrine about to activate.
That was a really big kill mid. That mid differential opened up a lot. Just levels and net worth-wise. BZM's going to have a fast game here, which means he could rotate into any of these side lanes. Look for some cheap kills.
Yeah, I was wondering if one or both of these heroes would TP to a side lane and make a play. Nope, not the case. Analog keeps his TP. He runs out to lane, so we might see him, especially since BZM TP'd out, so there wouldn't be that counterbalancing force.
Yeah, I think it's a smart move. Him being able to counter gank the Primal is really important for these two side lanes to continue to play aggressive and try and punish the respective cores as much as they can.
So he'll collect the wave mid. See if he's ready for bottom, though. King Jungles is maybe going to be caught so far out of the tower radius that there's no point. A rotation from Analog. This is just a freebie. Though Yuma, he does want to save Yuma. Yuma needs saving here. Analog comes in. Rolling Thunder hits once. Photic Shield goes off. Zoxa still committing. And with Dyrachyo closing in on the other side, do manage to get that kill. 33 gets low off of Analog chasing after him. Swashbuckle to finish the job. Not quite enough. Oh, the Photic Shield keeps him alive, but Analog finally gets the damage done. On the other side of things, Dyrachyo still battling out with the help of BZM. RP underneath the tower. Analog joining in, but the Golem's going to be dropped right on top of him. BZM sees a low health Schofield. He's trying to get away. He's got an ultimate up in 1 second. Turns around, grabs Analog, slams him down, but King Jungle's able to finish the job. Now it's Whisper who's being chased by Dyrachyo. Dyrachyo, it's disruption into what Analog has. He doesn't have much mana. Okay, Yuma's back into play. Never mind. Yuma's going to help get Dyrachyo killed.
What is this fight?
It's a never-ending fight that will eventually lead to heroic. Maybe not, actually. Zoxa's coming back into play. Whitemon's running after Analog. Analog, he's got too much sticky napalm. He's going to get burnt out. Tried to get Ultra kill on Whitemon.
How?
How is he getting the last hit on all these?
Yeah, no mana. He couldn't even cast anything. He's just walking around smacking kids. It's level 8.5 at the 9-minute mark. What in God's name? They're up 6 levels.
What? Yuma's dead again. He TP'd in for the Dyrachyo kill and then went back to lane.
Yes, Thunder.
TP coming in from Schofield. Okay, maybe, yeah, gets off the Sunder, 33. He doesn't have borrowed time yet. Analog, oh, intercepted.
That's just the fight that never ends.
It's a lasso back up into play, trying to stop the drag away. Yuma, he doesn't have the Sunder now, so he's dead. 33 has used his borrowed time. Analog gets grabbed by BZM, gets a hold of Analog, probably kills him. Good swashbuckle damage. You can see that Whisper has already given up on this fight. He says, okay, Tundra, you won this one. After 10 minutes of fighting, this bottom tower, I think the trade-off was something like 7 kills to 10 or something.
Well, so it was that the great war of the early game ended. In this first age of man, so it passed into history. Great Whitemon, slayer of the Radiant, grew vast in his strength. Level 9.
Level 9 by 10.
6, 1, and 5. The greatest right-clicking Warlock performance in the history of Dota 2. Just decimated legions of heroic. Corpses strewn as his mighty staff cracked skulls. That was such a ridiculous fight. You know his golem is back up. That fight lasted so long. At some point, he was like 60 seconds off golem. Almost the longest level 1 cooldown. At some point, Dyrachyo just left. He just went through the gate. He's like, whatever. I'm done. I'm going back top.
Yeah, that's what Whisper did too.
They're up 6K net worth, though. It was amazing for Tundra.
It was amazing. Kind of unsurprising just because I feel like the PA is always going to be able to contribute more than perhaps the Terrorplate does.
I mean, especially when Reflection and the Jakiro spells are getting shielded off. It just keeps going.
Whisper, no skewer to get out.
I mean,
Sox is just running down hero after hero.
The thing that wins in that fight, though, is the support levels. Like, they went into that fight with support ultimates.
Yeah, with Golem ready to go.
And now their supports are level 9 and 7. Jakiro's still 5. You have no macro for the fight. You had no demonic purge for that fight. It's like a 5-on-3 almost. Tundra supports doing the heavy lifting here.
Oh, they're going to take your
tier 2,
ancient stack, dude. BZM's not letting up. It's a tier 2, for God's sakes. Slow down, BZM. Damn. Shockwave, RP, back into the tier 2. Another Golem interception on an RP.
He's still tanky.
Analog, he can finish the job, right? Oh, BZM, yeah. Demonic Purge is on him, so he can't actually roll away. 33, borrowed time goes off. A long fight that goes out. Ice Path onto 2. Dyrachyo and Whitemon battling out. Good Fatal Bonds onto Analog and many other heroes, but it doesn't matter if they don't have any damage. Dyrachyo running for it. A Reflection cuts him down. Now 33 has to turn and fight with his Aphotic Shield, hoping beyond hope he can kill Whisper. Not good enough. Analog finishes off Soxa. They chase after 33. Disruption up 1 second. Can he get in range? He can't.
Might do something.
Oh, too much poison.
750 magical pop. And just like that, heroic strike back.
It's not over yet. Disruption? Okay. Okay. BZM is stopped. So for those of you guys who don't know, Onslaught versus Shadow Demon really sucks. You get Demonic Purge, you can't Onslaught.
I mean, this all starts with the most forced play of all time. Like, let's be real. I don't think Heroic win this fight if BZM doesn't just dive under a tier 2 in a play that was never going to work to lose 2/3 of his HP to the tower and put the team in an awful position stuck on this cliff. Really good disruption by KJ that prevents the shield going out on the Primal here.
Yeah, good call.
Early Abaddon proc, and then
Ice Path on 2.
Yeah, now you're just stuck in no man's land. You don't have the Golem anymore. You don't have a lasso to play with. Dyrachyo hits himself. Incredibly awkward force play. And they're still up 4K gold after all that.
They're still up 6 levels. What?
I mean, they had such a massive XP advantage. It was disgusting. That's
such a
what is my mid player doing?
Yeah, BZM's he's been on something tonight.
That was a classic, like, old man to young man Dota expression. Like, do I not understand the game anymore? No, it's the Zoomers that are wrong. That play was never good.
33 has borrowed time, but he will immediately be disrupted.
That Shadow Demon's putting in work.
Coming out of that. 33,
Just
trying to juke. Don't hit the swashbuckle. Don't hit the swashbuckle. Yeah.
He's getting punished on this Midas purchase, and the Shadow Demon is absolutely putting in work. Really tough matchup for this hero. It's a really good Shadow Demon game.
Why did he go Midas?
Great. Disruption's great. Cleanse is great. I mean, why do you go Midas?
Why did he go Midas?
They were up like 6K in 10 levels.
Okay.
I think the game could have been over.
All right, fair enough.
I mean, it's 33, man. The man buys what he wants. Who's going to tell him no? Are you going to argue with 33 about his itemization? Like, who in the world can even do that at this point?
Seb.
I don't even think that's true.
Well, you know Seb would.
Well, he would, yeah. I don't think 33 would listen to it.
I don't think so either.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think 33 would listen to anybody.
I do think it's another Abaddon game. It's another game where it's like it's a terrible Abaddon game in some ways, and he just completely changes his skill build and item build to make it better.
Zero passive.
Zero passive, 4/4/0, Midas Aghanim Scepter.
I mean, it makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Don't give them good reflections. Don't let them use the passive against you. Be a heal bot for your 2 other damage dealing cores. Love him or hate him, this guy's super creative. Always doing something unique and different and adapting the game. That is the sign of a great player. As Heroic, looking for the smoke flank, trying to get a good angle here. Tough high ground to assail. Whitemon almost level 11.
Dire are scanning.
Insta smoke break, they know they're there.
On the right side.
You want to leave the position. That's the curious part here. Dyrachyo does, apparently.
Of course. Dyrachyo's not one to wait around. They go for it. RP on 2. Skewered back. 33 in Whitemon. They drop the golem out. Meanwhile, Analog disruption. Is that a save? Can he get up Rolling Thunder? He swashbuckles over to the side. Rolling Thunder. It doesn't go off. He gets lassoed instead and now will die. Yuma has to make a run for it because their RP didn't result in a kill. It hit a Warlock and it hit an Abaddon. An instant borrowed time on one. A Photic shield given to the other.
That's not the guy you want in that RP at all. Super easy play call for 33, and the fight's wide open on the other side to go on the damage dealers, which is the Pango. No Rolling Thunder in that fight is brutal.
Dire's middle tower is under
That should be a guaranteed Rolling Thunder fight. Your strongest spell and the strongest hero in this early game.
What happened to him? Because I saw the RP skewer and I was looking at that. How did he not Rolling Thunder off of that? Okay. Shouldn't he hear it coming and get off Rolling Thunder before BZM can get to him?
Get a replay here, Austin.
Okay.
He was in the middle of casting it.
Yeah.
Just came from the tree line.
Yeah, it's fair enough.
I think maybe he hides in that tree line if he's like super disciplined about it, right? But played it a little too far up. Cost him a lot here, for sure.
But yeah, either way, RP not the great initiation you're looking for sure. And Whisper tries a different kind of initiation, misses on Soxa. Demonic Purge, 33 does have borrowed time. They're going to try and avoid hitting him here. Disruption, Ice Path, and Tundra. They got to be careful, man. It's an amp damage on the Pango. 33 finally does die. BZM wants to try and kill Analog here. They have the follow-up lasso. That's double ultimates expelled to get Analog out of here.
RP available in 2 seconds.
Whitemon coming in. No golem. He's going to get skewered back into the rest of the team. He was really charging forward at that one. Good Fatal Bonds, though. He got that out just before he died. Maybe BZM can take advantage of the situation if he had mana. He's got it now. Trample. Disruption goes out. Dyrachyo. He jumps in. Thunder back umpire. He's going to get burned down immediately. He got the kill on the Shadow Demon, but BZM has to run for it.
Great Thunder play.
Beautiful Sunder.
Still had that RP.
Fantastic turnaround.
Never even popped it here on Whisper, so you still had a lot more firepower in the tank as Heroic.
That's your highest net worth hero by a long shot.
Yeah, he was very close to BKB. You're like 400 off that BKB on the Phantom Assassin. Could change a lot there. Especially with that Bonds. That was a nasty Bonds, unable to capitalize. I mean, this team fight from Heroic's no joke. When they get the spells off. Pretty tough to go into them. Maybe once you have Ags Abaddon and the BKBs, it changes a lot. But right now, tough one. Especially with 33 going down first. KJ putting in work in this game. Tell you that much.
Yeah. He's doing a fantastic job.
Same time, Whitemon also putting in work. Guy's almost level 12.
Yeah, he just keeps growing. Working towards BKB on Whisper. Looks like maybe Hurricane Pike and Terrorblade.
Dire's top tower is under
Yeah, they get that
attack.
one. TV's.
I mean, Sox is also having a really good game. We haven't talked about it much, but he's ahead of the enemy Magnus. He has Blink and Force Staff already done. He has Shard. He's going to scale up to a lot of damage in this game. And he's the best initiator for Tundra, so the fact he's having this good of a game is just doing so much for them. He's going to be a third core. Aren't great answers to the bat unless the Shadow Demon's alive. And if Soxa keeps jumping the Shadow Demon, you lose that counterplay ability with the Disruption, the Purge, the Cleanse. You eventually get it. So KJ is super important to Heroic's team fight. They need to protect him.
Aghanim Scepter, about another 1,100 gold for Analog, and he'll have that one. So they're going to hit a nice timing in a couple minutes here on the side of Heroic. But that timing is not fast enough to contest Roshan.
Easy Roche with the Abaddon heals. Did end up taking Curse of Avernus eventually here.
It probably figures at this point in time he's never getting disrupted. And
yeah, it's not as impactful now as it would be in the early game.
Yeah, if he gets reflected, it's whatever. He can even aphotic shield himself.
Yeah, heads up build from 33 for sure. He gets to the Ags on top of this locket. He could really do some work in these fights.
Yeah, gets a level 15 talent as well. Smoke up from Tundra from this bottom lane position.
They're hunting.
Yeah, they're going to try and catch something on this tier 2 mid-wave push.
Just let Soxa look for the jump. All you need to do, they're going straight into Analog.
Disturbing face. Analog gets picked off.
Ain't going nowhere.
Okay, yeah.
I'm surprised they lingered there, man. They scanned him in the river. They're all off map. That was just greedy.
It was.
Can't be greedy versus these premier teams. Like, they're not slow. They make decisive moves, and they will punish you, and the difference is often 1 to 2 seconds. Giving up that 1 or 2 creeps makes a difference here. Instead, you lose your Pangolier, and you're going to lose your mid tower. The waves are getting dragged. 33 dragging top wave to Dyrachyo as well. What a team player. Or it backfired terribly.
RP on 2. There goes the borrowed time aphotic shield combination to rid themselves of the RP stun. So that lets Dyrachyo get out. And, wow. That's a miscoil plus the Holy Locket gives him full HP instantly.
He also can, he just blinked out of the disruption too.
So awkward. You could see Heroic, they want to fight, but you got to get this Aghanim Scepter on the Pango, I think.
I mean, there's no way you're fighting without RP, without the Ags on the Pango. Those are your 2 best ways to win a team fight.
Well, in that case, I'm surprised they're pushing out to this side of the map.
The problem is you're just losing a lot of net worth. Again, Tundra are just consistently out-farming them for most of the series, especially in the downtimes. And this Batrider's becoming a 4th core. Really high level. He's going to do a lot of damage.
I wonder why nobody else takes 9 classes build from Batrider. Sox is just going the typical full initiation utility.
I mean, he has a lot of damage on the lineup, right?
Yeah, I guess.
He also is doing a lot of damage. Like, he went drums. He has the shard. He is doing a decent amount of solo damage here. He will run into Schofield. Will kill Schofield.
Don't think you want to Rolling Thunder into that, Analog. Yeah, good call.
Again, though, you are bleeding so much net worth in this Aegis period. Tundra have taken over the entire map. They're farming all the lanes. All the camps. It's only Yuma up top getting anything right now.
Dyrachyo fearless as always, but good reason to be. Start hitting that tier 2. Rest of Tundra take the jungle area around him and wait for Heroic to make a move.
Ags is done on the Pangolier. So your lineup's not really getting much stronger here in the next 5 minutes. You don't fight now. You can wait for the Aegis to expire and then make a move.
Thank you for the lovely shopkeeper faces. Good gem pickup. 25 minutes in with this kind of lead, you have locked Heroic out of most of the map. You pick up the gem, you kill any of their vision that's out there, they're just going to be stuck inside their base. Which high ground is going to perhaps be difficult for Tundra.
I mean, not at the rate they're growing this lead.
Yeah, but Dyrachyo is always good for one, you know?
That's true.
Game's definitely not 50-50, so.
The thing is, are you happy just giving up another Rosh here if you're Heroic? The one after this one, Aegis expiring in 10 seconds. You wait another 5 minutes, the lead's 20k, they get a Rosh. Are you defending high ground against all of that? I tend to doubt it. I think the move has to come here in the next minute or two. Not easy to make. You have very little vision. You don't have lanes. That is the position you are in.
Yeah, I guess that Aghanim Scepter does make it pretty impossible. Like, he just blinks in, miscoils, pops ult. Whoever you skewer is just, they're not going to die quickly. Analog. Seems like Tundra were thinking about going for him and then decided against it. Which Heroic, we're trying to bait him out. They had the Shadow Demon behind him.
It's scanned on the retreat. Tundra advance.
Straight break on the high ground. They do have a high ground ward here and instantly get the jump on BZM. He doesn't immediately die. Okay, he does actually. Dyrachyo, meanwhile, jumped in, popped his BKB. Analog got up the Rolling Thunder, so he's going to be able to hit some of the backline heroes, disrupt some of this pretty nicely. Go after Whitemon. They got two. Can they get even more? Oh, whoa, that blink. How did that not hit Soxa? He managed to blink back just in the nick of time. An Ice Path, though, on Dyrachyo. With no BKB, the chase is on for Heroic.
Nice blink escape there. Oh, super heads up. Gave him a target to blink out on. 33 with the rescue mission. Salvaging an otherwise awful fight as the BZM Primal just goes down for free. Doesn't have a BKB, so he gets caught in some of these stuns. It's fight over for him. There's no counterplay. And he held on to RP that entire time. Big team fight went for Heroic. They needed it. Get a power rune as well. More gold for the Terrorblade. Really strong vision advantage on that fight too. They were the only ones with the high ground ward on that cliff.
Yeah.
No obs available there for Tundra. So that's a very tough position to push into.
Tundra invade back the same jungle area, and they'll get King Jungles, but Schofield does manage to get away, at least for now.
I feel like Soxa knows he's down here. He's going to run under this Watcher.
Typical Schofield fashion. He's not going to go back to base the normal way. He'll TP back.
Made sure he was visible under the Watcher before TP.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
And Tormentor should go to Tundra here.
Which both supports already have their shard, as does the Primal Beast.
Yeah, so it's either Dyrachyo or 33. Dyrachyo. A little break, some extra damage here.
It doesn't hurt.
That was definitely the better shard to get here. And the Ags is flying out for the Abaddon. This team fight's pretty scary from Tundra. You can't get some big RPs going or isolate a hero to start. Scotty done for the Terrorblade's pretty big too.
Yeah, that's a nice pickup.
Definitely kite some of these heroes out.
Smoke off that one. Analog about to rejoin them.
Got to take advantage of the lack of BKB on Primal.
This time they're going to be walking into the vision of Tundra. Got Soxa, skewered it back in, didn't immediately get the kill, and now managed to get off the lasso onto Whisper. Now Whisper hits the RP. It locks down Dyrachyo during his BKB. That's going to hurt. Dyrachyo, quick to try and kill Whisper, chases after him. The Scotty hits are just not landing. The disruption does, though. Can they keep up with him? Whisper's able to get the distance away, but Yuma is struggling to hit Dyrachyo right now.
Fight super split.
Analog on the other side of things is trying to get kills with his shield rune. Yuma's going to join him now, so instead of going after Dyrachyo, they get easier targets. It's BZM Dyrachyo back into play, going after Whisper. Whisper skewers up. Dyrachyo got the kill, but he dies for it. A Thunder goes off, healing Yuma up a little bit and bringing 33 low enough. 33 can't turn around. He doesn't do damage after all. He only heals. Saksa, smooth force staff over the Roshan pit, and away he goes.
So many ninja gears in this game. Everybody is just ninja gearing everything in all of these fights. There's 7 ninja gears in this game. It's like, what is that? There's so many. I feel like every time we go into these fights, the teams are smoking, but it's just everybody popping their own ninja gear.
What's the RNG of that even being possible?
I don't know, man. It's ridiculous. I've never seen so many. But ultimately, Heroic come out on top because there's just no challenge to the Terrorblade. Tundra are unwilling to fight him man up, and the fights get stalled out. RP on the BKB or disruption while Dyrachyo is trying to chase, and Yuma just stands there and hits everybody the whole time.
I mean, big part, the RP goes off after the borrowed time and during the BKB of Dyrachyo. It was like an ideal situation for that RP.
That said, though, if he doesn't get lassoed there, he might have hit 3 or 4. He was in the middle of everybody. And it could have just been fight over at that instant. Tundra are bleeding out a lot of their lead.
Tundra...
And scores have caught up on the side of Heroic.
They have a damage problem or what? Since they don't have an offlaner that does damage?
I don't think so. It's just the Primal has not been effective. He doesn't have BKB. He can't play these fights anymore.
That's true. He still needs to get to BKB, and then after that, he needs Aghanim Scepter. Then you would be a big damage threat in the fight. Spots Whitemon. Quick little kill for Analog. Protecting the power runes.
This is
maybe not the quickest, but I think they get there anyway.
Oh, just threw the Aghanim ulti. Okay.
Now the borrow time on cooldown. I wonder if Heroic will consider looking for more. After all, they've got the Aegis for 4 minutes.
Tundra on the hunt.
Yeah, reset a little bit. Surely they can get the rest of the heroes here in time. RP goes down on 2, stopping BZMs and pulverize. Shockwave, pull him back in, and there goes BZM. Dyrachyo, he picks up the easy kill on the support, sure, but what does he do after that? Make to run for it. That's what he does.
Doesn't want to fight this Terrorblade with Aegis meta. No way. Kite that out.
Or should he?
They could linger around. Maybe look.
Yeah, Dyrachyo wants to go for Analog, but pulled
that feels
off
a little
of him,
early.
and the Scotty's going to start slowing him down. 33 can't keep up. Whisper skewers away from Dyrachyo. Dyrachyo struggling to be able to keep up with these heroes, but so is Yuma. Blink away before the dagger lands. Whisper managed to get out. Dyrachyo goes in. Again, the hits from Yuma. He really has... Okay, Dyrachyo fighting Yuma.
He's really toying with them. He knows that meta's wearing out.
Yeah, I guess.
Do not want to stay. There go all the ninja gears as Tundra advance. Dyrachyo only knows forward.
Good read by Heroic to get back inside the base. You're right. Meta being on cooldown, it would have been super tough to do anything there. They had Golem. They have borrow time back up.
Trying to get Yuma to this MKB that would change the fights a lot, because right now he's not threatening the PA at all. That's the one component that isn't working for Heroic.
Sure.
At the same time, the component that's not working for Tundra is this Primal. I don't think BZM has had any impact in the last 3 fights. Desperately needs this BKB. Useless without it. That'll change the fights a lot when the Primal gets it. Might still get Demonic Purged, but at least you're a lot tankier and not getting permanently chain stunned by Rolling Thunder or something.
Yeah, Haste Rune's a nice pick.
Yeah, that's pretty useful here. Is this a smoke or is it quad ninja gear? It's a smoke from Heroic.
It's hard to tell. Hard to tell.
This was an actual smoke.
MKB is done. That's why they're smoked.
Now, only ninja gears on the side of Tundra.
Radiant are scanning.
Oh, what a grab it would be. Dyrachyo thinks he's untouchable.
He's very touchable.
The MKB is about to dissuade him of that notion. If Heroic found the initiation instead, they get Saksa. So the MKB is not going to come as a surprise. 33, though, maybe a bit of a surprise to him how much damage he's taken. Can't save the Bat Rider, I don't think. You just got to get out of here, my friend.
Dyrachyo farming golems?
Whoa, that's...
Yo, man, that is...
He's got BKB, Satanic, but Analog's not going to give up. Slows him down, inhibits, but Aphotic Shield quickly rids him of that slow. Now they're going to play on the high ground.
There's still an RP
Got the spear
available.
back. Here comes that MKB, locked him down. RP at the same time. BCM puts a stop to the Terrablade's damage. Mannequin to pulverize onto him. Dyrachyo is being kited around though a bit. He really wants that kill on Whisper. Sunder, oh, it goes out. Dyrachyo is half HP and he's dead. BCM now slowed down to a crawl. Yuma hoping to catch up. Yuma's taking a lot of damage from the golem. He's got to be careful here. 40 seconds left on the Aegis though. 33. Oh, he tried to come in, bails out BZM. Yes, but it cost him his life to do so.
Heroic are doing it right now.
They are
grinding out these teamfight wins in a game 3 that Tundra were dominating. That was a really important fight for Tundra to get something out of because the clock is ticking in this Terrorblade PA matchup. Feels like Yuma's taking control of it right now. That was your Primal BKB reveal as well. And you just didn't get enough. Pick off on the Bat Rider cost you a lot there. It was a buyback from Soxa as well. Great finds from Heroic and pretty impactful Aegis period. They did a lot with it. Got Yuma to a really strong position. You cannot forget this is another triple, melee / Terrorblade and power lineup. They're all going to be hitting a little extra harder.
Yep.
And they're pushing this to the late game. This is what happened in that game too. They had the Magnus lineup. They went ultra late. They played it really slow, really patient. Just won through attrition with this Pango Mag combo. Very strong in these late game fights. You're still looking at a lot of firepower that can come out. The refresher for the Magnus, Basher, or an armor item for the Pango. Like, armor items would be super nice for Heroic here. AC Shivas if they can fit it in somewhere. And what kind of scaling are you looking like on Tundra that's left? I mean, Bloodthorn for the Phantom Assassin and whatever BZM can get. The Ags is done on the Bat Rider, but the Abaddon is not really scaling from here. He's doing what he's doing, and he's going to keep doing that.
Setting up for a third Tormentor for Tundra.
BKB for Yuma, that's scary. If you're Tundra, you don't have damage for him in that BKB.
No, you don't.
Maybe if you isolate him somehow with a lasso, but there's disruption save. There's RP interrupt. There's a lot that can bail him out.
Yeah, they have plenty of mobility to get to him. Couple of saves.
Dire are scanning. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They're not waiting for Tormentor. They actually four-man smoke up. The Tormentor is kind of inconsequential for them. I mean, it's Mist Coil, Shard. It's pretty whatever.
I mean, both teams want the team fight win right now.
Yeah.
Bottom lane is pushing in pretty hard here for Tundra. That's why they're smoking here. They're expecting somebody to come back to defend this.
It's going to be one hero that defends, deals with the wave, and that's when BZM is supposed to strike.
Or Soxa here. Ag's Lasso available.
Heroic.
Planted in the base. If Heroic respond, they are absolutely going to get jumped here.
I don't think they're coming back. I think they've had a general game plan of just sticking together throughout this series, and it costs them the economy, but it does not lose them many team fights as a result. Not too many pickoffs happening.
They've definitely been okay with losing some gold to make sure the fight is set up properly. It's TB Illusion's on 3 waves right now. Yuma's cutting most of the map. And it will be a 5-man smoke.
Yeah, they're going to smoke wrap around behind them. Tundra may not see this coming. They are pretty grouped. Also, what kind of vision are we going to be having for this fight? I mean, if they do the Tormentor, they're going to see the Tormentor pop up. They know they're in the corner. And yeah, quick 180. Heroic know what's going on. And they play up to try and catch Tundra, like, on the way back to their side of the map. They say, let's play the triangle, let's play the high ground, see if Tundra walk into us. Outpost going to be taken, so Tundra should know that Heroic is here. Back to pushing out this bottom lane. The creeps by themselves will not persuade Heroic to go back.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I'm not sure what's going to persuade either team from giving up position, because neither team wants to hit and risk getting lassoed or skewered.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like...
But neither team wants to go into the other.
I mean, shouldn't Heroic just push in this mid lane and use the illusions to hit high ground? Like, they definitely have the better way to get Tundra to come to them, right?
That's what I think. I think you can even use disruption here to start hitting the base. Maybe that. I'm not 100% on that.
Yeah,
but
you get like 5 TB illusions to go up the high ground. Okay, instead it's analog.
you get a glyph.
Glyph got used.
They have banner too. Hold on. Yeah, this is some good ship. This should force Tundra to do something here.
Dire's courier has been killed.
They smoke.
Again.
Dire's middle
You do
tower
not want to
is
go
under
into this high ground, though. They're trying to play for Roche, but that mid wave.
Noxus breaks. Does not want to blind jump.
I mean, the
Power
banner makes a
pressure.
huge difference in this sort of situation. The creep will never die.
Dire's
Oh.
Tier
They're
3 is
going.
gone. Golem. Rock going out. Just trying to scout things a little bit. They're really looking for any weakness, any opening. Heroic, nobody on the low ground until Yuma goes down there.
TP out.
Yeah.
are scanning.
Heroic's patience paying off again.
And they are the ones who can go in turn to do Roshan. Now,
Surprise,
Tundra
Tundra
might
TP.
scramble to try and get here in time,
Have
but
another smoke. It's the third smoke.
they smoke back into it. Whisper, he breaks. He doesn't blink, though. They're going to just try and finish up Roshan, force Tundra to try and initiate onto them. Whisper, he's going to get grabbed. Whisper's in trouble. Disruption goes out. Rolling Thunder is going to hit Dyrachyo, hits up in the back line as well.
got
BZM
Aegis.
right in the middle, gets the Aegis. Away from Yuma. Now, he may die for this one, but the extra life is going to do wonders for him
He got
here.
the shard too.
At the same time, Dyrachyo jumps out at Whisper, but managed to get an Ogre Seal Totem over to the other side. Or Skewer, rather, Ice Path on 3. Good setup. Yuma needs the Sunder. BKB units, but he finally gets it off on Dyrachyo of all heroes. A perfect setup. If
healing.
they can just finish him off. But now, a push away. Dyrachyo's trying to get out, try and finish up Whisper, trying to skewer him back into play. A Yule Scepter goes up in the air. Olay, the Skewer misses. Analog chases after him. Dyrachyo's hopping. Way back from the Yuma, back after Analog, goes after the Jakiro, finishes him up to the high ground. Yuma trying to chase after him, but now the meta is gone. The Golem's going to be dropped. They've got a Fatal Bonds on them, and BZM barrels right through the two of them. The damage is immense, and there's nothing they can do to stop it.
BZM's revenge. The fight that was promised all game, he delivers with a massive Aegis refresher shard steal.
A full team wipe.
I mean,
Aegis. Jeez, what did Heroic get out of it?
the banner. That is it.
They got the banner.
The banner.
Well, you might as well wave that as a white flag, potentially, as Tundra.
How did he
With
get
that
all of it?
one fight, are going to push into your base, and they're going to be forced into maybe all 4 buybacks.
I mean, that's just a big misplay from Heroic. This Roche, Yuma was just far away from it, I think. And he swapped out his boots so he couldn't run that fast to pick everything up when the Roche died.
Radiant's top barracks are
Also, how did Dyrachyo live, man?
I mean, the miscoils from the Abaddon just kept proccing him. There was a refresher on 33, so he had double ult for that fight.
Schofield used him as Whisper tried to skewer him into Yuma.
Yeah, that Yules
like
was not helpful at all. I was just,
Radiant's top barracks.
I don't know, Tundra mischief in the fight.
Radiant's middle
Getting away with murder.
Okay, that's Megas. They hold on to all their buybacks,
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
but they will have to contend with Megas for the rest of the game.
After all of that patience, all that discipline, you let BZM walk into the pit and grab it. This game away from you.
Yeah.
Brutal. Absolutely brutal.
And I don't think Tundra are going to be too pressed about ending. And we'll watch that one again.
The disruption here is great. And then Yuma just, he's just slow, man. He just didn't move, click, follow it up, and You can't lose that much, man. The refresher shard was also super impactful here. BZM slots it in, he comes back.
I mean,
he gets a whole other round of everything.
The fact that he's still, because the ice path save, and then he gets off Sunder, I thought this was going to be good. That moment right there, I was like, you won it.
Yeah, Duraccio's holding his Satanic this entire time, by the way.
And Whisper's like, I'm in trouble, so he uses him mid-skewer. Oh, man.
The refreshers were just massive here for Tundra. Kiting these fights out. You get kited, the PA and the Batrider eventually just roll you down, and then your meta is gone. BZM recommits. Easy pickings.
Also, am I insane, or was like Yuma not getting any MKB procs? I feel like he was missing a lot against that PA. Maybe it was just the Satanic heal going off at the same time.
Might have missed him a bunch. I don't know. This has been a wild game, honestly.
Good follow-up to game 2.
They got the banner, though, you know?
They got the banner.
They got the banner. That counts for something.
They got Roshan. They got the banner.
They got the banner.
Well, the banner can hold up against Mega Creeps.
I mean, if also they have the level 25 on the TV in that fight for Sunder cooldown,
yeah,
that would have been huge. They have a refresher on the Magnus. Now, that's pretty big. This game is not over yet.
No. Definitely not.
Still have a cheese on Duracio.
But
cheese on Duracio and refresher on 33 is a little scary here. That's a lot of HP to get through. Double Abaddon borrow time, 9 seconds long each. That's 18 seconds of Ag's borrow time. Yeah. That's a lot.
That is a lot.
You can punch through it, but it's tough. It takes a lot of DPS. You have Daedalus MKB on the Terrorblade. That is a decent amount of DPS here. It's hitting for like 500 a pop with potential crits and MKB procs.
I mean, if you can get a really good skewer back refresh, just like drag him so far away from the Abaddon, trying to play for this ward, but they don't want to go for the Abaddon, obviously. That's not the target.
There's just no break in this lineup either.
Yeah.
So that ult will always go off. No. I mean, I guess you can get Nags on Shouting, but he's just nowhere close. It's just not going to happen this game.
Why does Yuma have the banner in his...
Because he won that
inventory.
He won that banner, Austin.
It's not.
He paid for it with his blood.
No, that's not his Dragonlance in the top left.
It sends a message. It says, yeah, you might have gotten Aegis. You might have gotten Cheese. You might have gotten a Refresher. But I got that goddamn banner, and I'm going to show it to you. What do you think about that, BZM? I'm going to drop it in your face the next fight.
Dude, I'm convinced he thinks that's his Dragonlance. Okay, swapped in treads. Sorry.
Why would he think that? What, he sees like red slanted item and just...
Yeah, yeah. The thing...
Ag's macro definitely could have an effect here. Especially you can get some heroes in the RP. Hex for 33. The man is a utility and a heal beast. I love how that was literally a 50-50 game again right before. It's just a law of nature at this point.
Yeah. Block of cheese. So not only is he going to get a big heal, he's going to get a damage shield on top of that. He's ready to activate an Eon Disc potentially.
Yeah, look for that Aeon in the fight. That's an interesting buy from Duracio here. Could really mess with the RP chaining from Whisper. Here they go.
The Blasto illusion, but disruption save is going to be able to bail him out. Skewer back onto Soxa. The meta is popped, but Yuma's in a bit of trouble. Pops his Panther, needs a Sunder, got it off onto the Batrider. So Dyrachyo stops going for that kill. Somehow Soxa is still not dead because of the constant borrowed time heals of 33. He's got a second one to use here if he's in trouble, but they are not focusing on him. They want to be able to go for Dyrachyo. Remember, he's got that block of cheese. He can heal himself. Taking a lot there. Push back. Nice use of the Hurricane Pike. That stops BZM. It is charge in, but he just Joga RP locking down a bunch. 33 pops his borrowed time, and they don't do damage anymore. Now the Scythe is going to be used onto him, and there goes the Terror Blade. The damage is gone. 3 dead on the side of Heroic, and it's time for Dyrachyo to do his fountain farming.
Man, what a wild game, honestly. Super entertaining. Impressive comeback from Heroic to get to where they were, but then that Roche fight was just an absolute disaster. And they once again cannot close the game/series out.